welcome back. We're going to jump straight in because I haven't got anything interesting to say apart from the fact that it's been 2 weeks. So if we forget anything, sorry.
Yeah, blame them.
We'll go for it.
You've got plenty interesting things to say.
I do. Actually, I do. This is true. No, we were talking about this. What I used to do with an old campaign that I kind of started to do at this one.
Oh God, what have I done?
Yeah, Frank. I just run out of time a lot of the time. But what I try and do is for the important items, I'll make cards for them. And seeing as I've got a load of spare business cards from my office, I thought I'd do that again. So, you guys, over the course of the last few...
I am the bearer of the bag of holding.
You haven't got these, I'll hide these ones. You've picked up various items, and I know that we've had various character sheet changes and whatever, so we're just going to double check everybody's got everything right. So, who had the potion of cold resistance? We didn't remember what, I don't know if we rolled. Someone will tell us, I'm sure. It was a potion of resistance, I can't remember if we rolled, so nobody could remember, including myself, so now it's cold resistance. Who has the braces of archery?
They're in the bag, but
In the bag, someone can hold the bag stuff. That's fine.
Nice
Who
try.
I've got those written down.
9 times 100 gold piece gems?
Me.
I was going to
There you
say...
go.
Maybe I potentially just didn't write down the potion.
I was going to say, I think you haven't.
Who has 4 times 1,000 gold mithril bars, of which 2 have been sold?
Me.
Yep, there you go. Fantastic. Who has an old spellbook of seemingly little importance?
That'd be me again.
Yep, there you go. Who picked up the various potion making pieces of equipment from...
I've got a sneaking suspicion it might be me.
Yeah, fine, well done. And there was one more potion that I think fell off at the same time as the potion of resistance. It was a potion of animal friendship. I don't know who picked that up.
I'm going to say put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, there you go. So you've got all the stuff now.
Although I can't wait for that potion to be used now.
And you've still got. Have you still got the card for the healing potion? There was a little blue card.
Yes, I've got those. Yeah.
Where those went.
Yeah, I've got
one
the healing
potion
and hill giant strength.
Perfect. Hill giant strength.
Oh, that's been there for ages.
Yeah, I was going to give it to you if you got to the last round of the tournament.
And then we never used it.
Yeah.
I did have one of hill giant strength. Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
I can tell you exactly what it is.
Oh, there's loads of them.
Have you got it?
Yeah, got it on me.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have you got
He's got one. He's got the purple ones.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
That's just
healing
normal
potion.
Yeah.
And then hill giant strength.
Yeah.
What about the potion of growth? That was the only other one that came with everything. Wow. No, people just didn't write the
I
potion.
think we're just going to keep taking them.
Okay. Have the potion of hill giant strength. You can keep whichever one you want. It doesn't matter. I made it, so I'm just going to give it out. Right.
Business cards.
With that admin, hey, every group would like to lose track of stuff at some point. So if you do lose track of stuff, just kind of come to a sensible conclusion because typically it's not a big problem in the grand scale of things.
And just make sure you record every session.
Yeah, every minute. I think I can see like 5,000 gold pieces, FYI.
Last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
The party took a rest in the dwarven settlement they had found beneath Mount Arnan, a solitary peak that they had journeyed to, instructed to travel to the under the order of escorting the mysterious Lady Riverwall and her assistant Carmian. Having received armour, weapons, and useful information from the various dwarves that live under the mountain, the party was given some explanation as to why the Durgar seemed to be attacking in increased numbers. The acquisition of a strange artifact from deep below that was recently stolen and returned to an underground temple far off the regular beaten track by the Durgar. The party put 2 and 2 together, and you linked this mysterious artifact to the one that Carmian and Lady Riverwall were searching for, and agreed to be escorted to the temple by Valdra Orborn and her ranging companion Theren. Not Theren, I did realise.
Oh yeah, I was like,
after doing that, I had it in my head, it was more like Thor, as in like,
Thorin.
as in the god of thunder. And it was just Thorin because, whatever. Theren is, that's
not the god of Thor.
He's Thorin, and Theren is Theren.
Exactly.
So they're totally different.
Totally different.
Blue's going to make that mistake though.
Baila Godspire, the head of the Dwarven clan, discussed that the artifact was yours if you could retrieve and remove it from the vicinity of the mountain. She would also agree to show you the way out of the mountain, a secret vital to the survival of the clan, should you be able to help them. You didn't take that as blackmail, you took it a little bit as fair.
Well,
so that was
we'll
good.
do it.
And it was kind of fair, to be fair. You made your way deep into the passageways, using the various secret rooms along the way to safety, until you arrived at an underground temple entrance carved into an older tunnel. in an area frequently protected and guarded by the Durgar, you were very vigilant to make sure that the Durgar didn't creep up on you.
Correct.
So much so
Yep.
that you didn't spot 3 gelatinous cubes guarding
creeping up
the
on us,
entrance.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we had a fantastically typical D&D campaign encounter. Gelatinous cubes. Hey! Fantastic. You breezed through them. With a scary moment, perhaps the Thoren and Volger are the 2 NPCs who clearly just can't keep up, the 2 of you. But after finding a secret switch to open the temple entrance, you made your way in, leaving the 2 dwarves scouting the tunnels behind you, and with an instruction to summon them should you be done and need escorting back. Eventually, you came across an underground river system that stretched out before you, a wild torrent into the dark, seemingly unnavigable due to its size and intensity. Stuck the way to go, the party were approached once more by Carmian in the form of a raven. Seemingly as frustrated as ever, his only answer to the problem was the summoning of a creature, a tall, slender figure huddled in robes with a skull-like head emblazoned in fire.
Which we do not speak to.
And with great reluctance, the party... I've written reluctance with underlined. The party travelled down the river with the creature and its boat. The voyage lasted for some time, the monotony of travel only being interrupted by a strange alien singing.
Yeah.
The singing proved, unfortunately, to be accompanied by a large thump, poof, as a creature drops from the ceiling, tentacles stretching out across the boat. A horribly humanoid face with one large solitary beak in the middle, 2 dead black eyes, as a creature lands straight on top of Theren, caught unawares, while Blue, a second one, boom, onto the boat just beside. You hear the noise of it coming down more than you feel its presence, and you go, "Ah!" and duck out the way as thwack, it hits into the boat. You both know, well, all 3 of you notice, as these 2 creatures hit the boat does not wobble at all, even with the raging rapids of the water, the moving of the navigable stream, the rapids either side of you, and these 2 large creatures hitting the boat. It does not move at all. But as these 2 creatures, starfish-like, with long, octopus-like tendrils that span 10 feet in all directions, 9 or 10 of them, the beaks being lifted from the deck as they lie flat, but then being pushed up towards Theren. You see one coming towards you. I would like all 3 of you to roll initiative as we start the campaign. Now, to give you a little bit of sense of scale, the boat that we are on is about 25 feet long and about 10 feet wide. It is a very large riverboat. We're talking more than a gondola here, or equivalent. It is a large boat that...
Did you almost say pagoda?
Pagoda. No, gondola. The creature on the back with his large pole, just still very calmly pushing you, using it half as a rudder, pushing it. You can see the waves being sort of rippled on the other side as he very calmly navigates the boat down the rapids. What did everybody get?
20.
20. Theren, very good. Blue?
20.
20. Who has the higher die? You go together. That's fine. And Aubrey?
14.
14. Now, unfortunately, neither Theren or Aubrey saw these creatures falling from the ceilings. So as one lands onto the deck right by Theren and one right by Blue. Blue, you're the first to react. You see all these creatures coming down. What would you like to do?
I'm going to help because Theren was...
Oh, no, I should point out, sorry, you start your turn next to the creature. This is something I'm going to remember here. I'd like to make a dexterity saving throw. As immediately as it hits the deck, its tentacles start wrapping around the boat and clawing at your legs, wrapping you up.
Oh, no.
That doesn't sound
11.
promising.
11, no. Unfortunately, the tentacles, and you can see they're already starting to crawl up Theren and Aubrey, but they start to crawl up your legs. You are now considered grappled and restrained by this creature.
Oh, shit.
Theren, you would have had your turn, so I'd like you to make a dexterity check with disadvantage because you were caught surprised, unfortunately.
6.
You're also considered restrained and grappled by the creature next to you. We haven't had Aubrey's go yet, but so what would you like to do?
I would like to unrestrain and grapple myself. I'd like to try and break free of this thing.
Yeah, of course you can. That sounds a lot like an athletics check to make.
That is 17.
17, you rip yourself through with your action as you're just clawing with these tentacles. They're starting to already begin, and the face, as it picks itself up, the beak coming towards you.
And then I would like to inspire Theren. And I will do
Battle checks.
Creepy blows keep falling on his head, but that doesn't mean Theren will soon be crushed and dead, because he's got a shield. Oh, death bolts keep falling, keep on falling, but he's got plate.
That's fantastic, dude. Fantastic. Right, you are inspired. We are very inspired.
We are all
Enjoy!
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. So it's your but you would consider grappled at the beginning of the turn, so your movement is 0. But that's it. That's your action and bonus action. Fantastic.
all done.
We go down to the creature by Theren. You can see as its face lifts up, where there should be 2 eyes, one of them put out by some savage scar that's gone across, just inky black, almost seems to be sort of crying down the side of its face. As this beak opens up, a long tongue, just garbled nonsense, this alien whining as the tentacles wrap around you. Now you are restrained, so it will make a bite attack against you with advantage, as you cannot get
Gonna
anywhere
need
near
it.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. So we have one of these, one of these, and some of these.
Fine.
Okay.
Straight into the fire this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, stop
Bad
it.
one. You take 27 points of damage as the
Jesus
bite grabs you
Christ.
around the chest, and you feel a crushing sensation as it just rips into your plate. It seems to grab the entire piece with its wide open mouth and start scraping down your sternum, but you're holding it off before it can really get it in. Its tentacles are going to whip around and lash out at Aubrey, who stood next but not grappled at this point, with advantage again because you were not. You were surprised.
Yeah,
That was 19 to hit,
That does hit.
and that is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that
So both of them hit. You are considered grappled now by this creature because the tentacles grab you.
Nope.
And you are going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage between the 2 of these hits as the tentacles thwack into you. You can see its black eye now, Theren, just inking down as it screams on your chest. You're trying to hold it off, but the tentacles are all around you and you feel fairly trapped right now. But it is Aubrey's go. No, it is
I was
not.
going to say, it's not
Yeah,
necessary.
I got
No,
it.
you're at the top. We missed your go because this is a surprise round.
Right.
You don't have a turn.
I don't have
because
turns.
it's a
We're back
surprise
now,
round.
back to the top, right?
Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Sure. Oh, that is not too bad. That's a...
With disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Surprised. So.
Oh, that was fine.
Yeah,
It's still an
still
18.
fine.
Okay, you are not restrained. You are grappled by this creature, but not restrained.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I just pop out.
The creature at the back of the boat, the robed figure, you can see the flaming skull as it sort of looks. It can't smile, but you get a sort of smoke, gloating feeling washing over everybody as it chuckles to itself in its mind. But you do see it look. The closest one of these creatures would be the one by blue, because you were towards the back of the boat. Theren was at the front of your dark vision from memory.
Yeah.
So it was, the 2 of you there. So, it turns to look at one of these creatures, and you see the flames light up in its eyes, as it just, in your mind, you hear, "Your fight is not with me, creatures, but don't come near me."
Fuck.
And it will attempt to. Well, we have the creature. You can see the creature snaps its head to the figure at the back and hisses, and you can see a wash of magic over its eyes, but it seems to shake it off and get back to its business. Whatever it was trying to do did not work. We go now to the one by blue. The creature trying to wrap itself around you, but you're 3. It's sort of angry, but it hasn't got a grip on you. Sees your armor, and you see it scream loudly, and its form begins to... and it will attempt to blink.
Oh, shit.
Which it does. The end of its turn, it vanishes from the boat. So, we now go back to the top. Theren. You are currently restrained by this creature.
I'm going to try and get out of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it. That's an athletics
You've got
check.
inspiration.
I know, yeah. I'm just hoping I don't have to use it. Gonna use my inspiration. So hold on, that's 13. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Safe and sorry.
Oh!
20.
Yeah!
Yeah, with your action, you just rip these things
Excellent.
off. You're now 3, bear claw being pulled. That's your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
Shit, there's not a lot I can. Yes!
What?
The one that's in my face.
Oh,
It's the one with one eye, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as I've torn free, bear claw is out and I go, you've lost one eye, you're about to lose another.
Yes!
And use Hexblade's curse on it.
Yes!
Curse. It is well and truly cursed.
Nice.
Curse. Okay, fantastic. We now go to blue.
Okay,
So you are not grappled, but I would like to make a dexterity check. No, the one by you disappeared. No, so it's the start of your turn.
Okay, would you guys hate me if I kind of...
Well, have you blinked as well?
I'm going to cast Fly. Oh no, I've done that already today.
You
Yeah.
have done it today, unfortunately.
Yes.
Whoopsie.
Oh, damn. Why do you get to do all the cool stuff? No.
I don't get to do all the
To be fair, though, we all agreed that was what's going to happen.
Okay, I'll run over to the one next to Theren.
Yep.
Keep
Way down the boat.
keep a little bit. I'll keep. I'll just charge up and thwack it with my longsword.
Okay, make
Keep
your
it
attack.
simple.
Yep.
Thwack!
No.
No! That's gonna be a 10.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Sword, as you swing it wildly over the top of this creature, the tentacles already begin to wrap around your legs. It catches you off balance.
And then, as a bonus action, I will.
Grr, you're level 6. Grr.
I will have another attack.
Yes! Yes!
Because that will hit. Thank you, magic voice.
What's that to hit?
It was 20 something.
Oh!
That was a 6.
It was a 6.
It was a 6. I still have a 6. 6 we'll play with.
Okay.
So how much damage?
That would be 11.
11 points of damage. Okay. Any of your bardic flourishes or leaving it there?
I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to inspire Aubrey and look at her hairstyle
Hey.
and go, she's got big buns and cannot lie, which other brother can deny. When an evil squiddy thing comes through the evil temple base with a big old ugly face, she gets raged.
Sounds like good advice.
The thing that I loved about that was I'm going to look at her hairstyle and then
When I say this,
and then start singing the song famously about arses.
He doesn't know that.
Blue doesn't know what
Oh
buns
dear.
mean.
Okay, so the creature with its black eyes sort of spins around. It's got Theren in its grip, but it can now see the fact that it's being surrounded on all sides. It's screaming, looking out. You see it, high-pitched whining noise as it vibrates and begins to move quicker, as it suddenly is now moving way faster than it should. It is now hasted.
Whoa!
So that is that one. Okay, but that is its whole go because it can't do anything else because it can't multi-attack when it's casting a spell. So we go down to Aubrey. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, this is fine.
Now this
You've got
thing
this
starts grabbing
I'm
around
not
your
going
legs,
to
and you are now restrained by this creature.
Cool.
Your speed is 0.
Yeah.
You get disadvantage against any attacks to it, and it has advantage against you.
Right, fell. I will rage out.
Okay.
So.
Aubrey rages.
So can I do a dexterity saving throw 14?
Dexterity saving throw 14. Yes, it can. That is a 22.
Cool.
Hang on, this thing is wrapped around Aubrey.
That is a house rule we do. It is grappled you, so it takes the full damage. 6 points of damage. That is a fair point, and that is consistently
Nicely
applied.
done.
Very good.
Hooray.
So, yeah, this thing just lightning coursing out. You can see the tentacles sort of spasm slightly, but its grip is still firm on you.
And you said I've got disadvantage attacks on it.
Yes, against it, yeah. And it has advantage
It
against
has. Well, then in that case, I'm just going to recklessly attack it then.
Yeah.
Do it.
Might as well.
you. Make
Might
these
as well.
straight rolls.
Good, because that is that's 23 to hit. The
23.
first one, and
Wait,
then
no, hang on. So you've got disadvantage.
you're right. So that
So
it would have been a straight roll.
it's a straight roll. So one of those would have hit, one of those would have missed. From what?
Yes, yeah.
Assume
Yeah, sorry, that's
So
my
one
bad.
of your attacks will hit. That's
Yep.
fine, even with its extra AC. Tell me what damage you get.
Yep. Not so much. That's going to be 8. It's 2, so 10.
10 points of damage.
Yep, slashing damage.
Okay, you just cleave the top of one of the tentacles, but it spasms around and is still moving, but it's clearly injured. It's going to make a constitution saving throw, which it fails with a 9.
Nice.
You can see the spell just immediately as it falls down. And that is a haste spell, actually. I seem to remember something happens when haste is broken.
Yeah, the heart explodes and they suddenly
just
die.
dies straight away.
You get a punch
Oh,
of
maybe this is
exhaustion.
When the spell ends,
could
the
be.
target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Oh, wow.
Well then, that's interesting. Okay, fine. So you can see it just taken aback as it just... Yeah, fantastic.
Cool. And
Team, let's clean up.
Yeah, I screamed in its face as well. That's a good measure.
Once
The
disappears.
boatman at the back, you can see the eyes flaring up, looking again at the one, this time the one that you're fighting against. But no, that's the one it already tried against. It can't do anything. It spends its turn doing nothing but paddling, just watching everything happen. You can see it
Fucking
just
demons.
moving along.
It's fine.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool, Blue. It's an abomination.
Blue. No, it is not blue. It is the creature by your turn. It cannot do anything, however.
So it is Blue.
Its go is over. Theren,
Yes.
you are no longer restrained.
Right.
I'd like to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck's sake.
You can
Yeah.
see at this turn you're restrained. At the beginning of your next turn, you are released. You
Yeah.
didn't know this at the time, but as you can see, it just sort of readjusts itself.
12.
12. Unfortunately, no,
Nope.
you're wrapped around Theren. You're finding it really difficult to
It's
move
the
away from
vines
these.
all over again.
Yeah.
It is.
At least you break it out this time.
Right. So what's the sitch here?
So it is right next to you. You can see blue. All three of you are essentially around this creature. It's got you restrained, however. Aubrey is wrapped up as well, actually, and you can see the tentacles are now all occupied. Blue is not getting the same level of bother as the one. Hang on. No, I was doing this one. This is the one by Theren. Sorry, the one by Blue reappears. I'm really sorry. With the blank, it goes pop back into existence next to Blue. And it's going to use 2 tentacle attacks on you.
Oh no!
Sorry, I'm getting this a little bit mixed up
That's
here.
alright,
So
alright.
the one by you can see its beak is broken and jagged, where it's clearly bitten into something and it's snapped. But still, because of that, razor sharp. That is a 20 to hit
Yes.
and a 12 to hit.
That does not.
Yay.
Right, so one of them hits you for 10 points of bludgeoning damage, but you would not
Okay.
grapple because they don't both hit you. You are, however, near to it, so it is going to make a bite attack against you. I don't know why I'm rolling
I was
twice.
gonna say, yeah.
Roll again. That is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
It would have hit you
It
before.
would have. Yeah.
No,
New
you can
armour.
quite- woo, as it just sort of comes back and you can see the jagged thing snaps on the side of your armour but doesn't get any purchase as it things out. As it stays. This time it doesn't blink, it stays in place. But you've got this creature now by you. So sorry, Theren, you are restrained still,
Yeah,
but
cool. So disadvantage on attack rolls.
yeah, disadvantage against it, yeah.
Bollocks, so I'm just going to do it anyway.
Do it.
Yeah.
You've
Okay.
got your paladin skill. If you want to
Valve Enmity.
Valve Enmity, that would cancel it out in
Yeah,
theory.
but that's once every long rest. How panicking are we right now? Valve Enmity is a panic.
I mean, I think we're always panicking at
At
this
the moment,
rate,
it just feels like a bit of a brawl fight. Everybody's in, nobody's taking any lethal damage, but there are limbs everywhere, there are tentacles everywhere.
What do you mean no one's taking any meaningful
I know, you took
damage?
quite a bit of damage,
Well,
yeah.
hang on, you took 20-something points of damage, right?
Yeah.
And your health is...
Well, my max health is 51,
So
but
you're
my
at
health was
half
not
health.
on.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
no,
yeah, it wasn't
I'm
50.
way below half.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. Just do it.
Yeah, I was already injured before this fight.
Fair play.
Fuck it. 13.
13 doesn't hit. No, unfortunately, you swing, but the tentacles are wrapped around your arm. You pull your arm free, but your attack is not successful.
Okay.
First attack.
Oh yeah.
2 attacks, Theren. I know.
I got always trouble before.
Oh, that'll do it. That's
Nice.
over a 20.
Yeah, hits.
Great.
Yeah,
okay.
this time you just stab straight into the middle of it, and its body. You stab right through where 2 of the tentacles meet. This sort of like
Whoa.
flabby, like what's it called? Like a
Blubber.
sort of padded, webbed material between there. You just stab straight through it and carve
And I'm going to smite the fucker too.
Yes!
Roll that damage.
Can I have a D8 from someone?
I'll
Thank
double
you.
that,
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you do extra damage against? It's fiends, undead.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Fiends, undead, and...
That's it, isn't it?
I think it might just be fiends.
I
I'm
think
not
yeah.
sure.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
Oh, look it up.
Oh, all the rules.
Okay, so that is 14 slashing damage
Yep.
and 4 radiant damage.
So 14 plus 4, and that's with your extra plus 3.
Yes.
14 plus 4 is 18, so that takes us to there. Yeah, you just slash out this creature as it screams, the tentacles now wrapping aggressively towards you, but you get a good hit in. So your action, your movement is still 0, so
Yeah.
bonus actions?
No, I'm good.
No, perfect. This time, it is Blue's turn.
Woo.
You are not currently grappled, but the creature behind you is going to attempt to grapple you together, so dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
This is yours. Why do you always do that?
I mean, it went alright that time.
It is undead or fiend.
21.
21.
It is undead
Yeah.
or fiend.
So, you managed to jump out of the way this time. It doesn't quite get the grip on you. What would you like to do?
I am going to hit the one next to Theren.
Hit the one next to Theren. Go for it.
Twice.
Make your attack.
No?
No, that's a natural 1 on the first one.
Natural 1. No, you just swing over the top of this creature.
And then a 19.
19 hits, though.
And I
Second attack hits.
will do a bardic flourish with this one.
Yep. What would that
A
be?
defensive bardic flourish.
Defensive flourish. You can see Blue just wildly spinning around, but in a weirdly
Beautiful
defensive
way,
way,
yeah.
keeping the tentacles at bay.
So that was my inspiration dice, so I get 1 extra AC.
1 extra
Yay.
AC.
And the damage is 10.
10 damage?
11.
11 points of damage.
Hey, it all adds up.
Yeah, it all adds up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you've, got some
The
good,
AC.
you've got some good hits on this one now. It's starting to look a bit peppered, but it's still sort of fighting and grabbing. It's not looking particularly happy. Okie dokie.
Well, we're not particularly happy either, Ryan.
You still have your movement.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Done.
Fantastic. We now go to the surrounded creature by Theren. It's still got you restrained, so
Yeah.
it's going to go for a bit of a Hail Mary.
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's
attack you.
fair.
So we're going to go for the tentacle attacks first. That is not so good. That is a 14 to hit.
That won't do it.
Right, second tentacle is I can't roll against you. 13 to hit.
Yeah!
Really good. The bite attack as it's pulling you closer and closer, and it goes again to the same place. There's the roll. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
As the bite hits you. That is. That's a bad one. 28 points of damage.
Okay, I'm down.
You don't?
Theren's down. This time, you see the beach plunge through the chest plate, the plate of Theren, and just bending it slightly as it picks up the piece and just sinks into Theren. You see blood pour down his front as you just a moment you feel and everything goes black as you don't fall. You can't fall. You're still gripped in this creature's tentacles as you guys watch Theren pass out. Aubrey.
Oh, good. Great.
This creature still has Theren. You can see limp in its tentacles as its face turns, surveying, looking at the two of you wildly.
Does it look like it's going to run?
Make a nature or insight check.
I'll go for it. Insight. No, that's a 7. That's all.
7. It's really difficult
Yeah,
to tell.
fine.
This creature is not like a creature. It is weird. it is an aberration. You cannot
Fine.
get any sense of
Fine.
this.
Okay.
It's always going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just wondered if it goes, plop off the side of the boat. Okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna...
A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, balls.
Sorry.
It's alright. Well, hang on, that's a 14.
14 just passes.
Okay, that's alright.
Earlier, Theren, when you were like, shall I use my dex there with my inspiration on the 13? DC 14. So,
Well, now we know.
very good. Blue makes you pass once again. You leap over the tentacles, you manage to whack a couple away with the axe without getting a telling blow, but it hasn't got you this time.
Alright, I'm gonna Reckless, Great Weapon Master, both attacks.
Okay.
Ooh.
This really is a Hail Mary. So, with advantage,
Yep, so the
make
first
your attack.
-5. No, that's not gonna hit. That's gonna be a 9 to hit.
9 to hit. No. Is this with your +1? Because you've got +1
Oh,
weapon
so
now.
then a 10 then to hit.
And also, you don't remember your
It's
proficiency is +3 now.
Yeah. So it would just be a +3. So it was a 7. So yeah, it was just a 10 to hit on that first
Well, your
one.
strength is +4.
But she's doing the -5 for the +10 damage.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
No worries. Otherwise, I would.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
So it should be
+3.
+3.
Yeah. So it's 10 doesn't hit. I'm
Doesn't
guessing.
hit. No, unfortunately,
Unlucky
you just
roll.
wildly swing, but Theron's body is almost used as a human shield, and you
Oh
just
no!
have to pull away from that.
Yeah. Don't wanna. All right. Come on. Oh my god. That's a 10 again.
You're distracted. You just can't get anywhere near this creature. You're just swinging wildly, but you just can't get there.
Lucky again on that last roll.
Lucky on the last roll.
Yeah. I keep forgetting I got lucky.
Do it.
Come on.
I'll let you use your other lucky on if you want his lucky on both you can. So what's the first one? This
What?
is for your first attack.
Oh, so the first one was just a 10, but both of them have been 10s.
Yeah, doesn't matter which one you use it
Yeah.
on. So this is on your first attack. You
Okay.
use the lucky. What did you get?
Sorry.
14.
Yeah, 14.
14. I think the camera's just gone off.
Oh no!
Oh, in all this excitement, we managed to lose that camera for a minute. There we go. But you'll
Look at that, it's still
you
the
can still
same.
hear it and everything. You just might be a little bit quiet for a little bit. But
that one for the
that's
ladies.
fine. Oh, I'm really
so-
sorry.
no.
You just are swinging over the top of this thing.
Really
So-
glad only you
So
heard
with the
that.
luck, the first attack would have been 14 instead.
14. Oh, doesn't
Did it
hit.
hit?
I'm really sorry.
No.
It just swings over the top and it
Then
doesn't.
I will use another lucky then on the second
Use your
roll.
second lucky. I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it.
Because you did. I've got inspiration still, but it's fine. So that's much better. That's a
17.
17. Your inspiration would have made the first one hit.
It's.
I had said
It's
already
too
that
late.
it had to
Don't
hit.
worry about it.
17 does
hits.
hit.
I just want to hit
17
once.
does hit, yeah.
Good, because that's still Great Weapon Master on top of that. Good. So it's 21 plus 5, so it's 26, 28 slashing damage.
Nice.
28.
I'll just burn through everything.
You managed to just, as it's got Theren in its grip, you just jump over the top and thwack straight where its head is. If this creature had a skull, you would be 7-8 inches of axe straight down the middle of this creature as it cries out in pain. You can see it involuntarily spasm for a moment, Theren almost being dropped, and then it grips again and it's screaming wildly, but is
Fine.
very badly hurt now.
Good.
But
Excellent.
it's still going.
That's all I've got. And yeah, I'm if I can move. I want to move close to the creature as I can to be the biggest target to hit.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay, the boatman. This intrigues it. You can see its eyes burning as its attention, the two of you see, looking towards Theren. And there's a moment where it's... well, if my intuition is anything to go by, looks like I may have another passenger soon.
Nice.
As it just chuckles to itself. That's all it does. The creature by blue,
Make another deal.
it can see.
It's not going to be Theren that makes it though.
It can see the fact that somebody has been taken down in this fight, and it likes that now. It is excitable. It's going to try and make 2 more attacks. This time at Aubrey because you've left yourself open as a target.
Yeah.
So that is with advantage. That is 20 to hit.
Hits.
Tentacle 1, a tentacle 2 is 20 to hit again.
Hits.
So that's going to be. So in total 15 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
so half to 7. And then the beak is going to come at you. With advantage is. That is only 17 to hit.
Oh, that is my armor class.
Is your armor class.
That's irritating.
That's
Alright, bring it.
Oh man, these guys are rolling well.
Great.
25 points of piercing damage, so that
12.
is half to 12. As this thing is now just hitting
26.
Aubrey and
Thank
hitting
you.
and hitting and hitting and hitting, but Aubrey, you're just like barely like paying attention to this creature at this
Yep.
point. It's starting to hurt, but you are just wildly attacking.
Mm-hmm.
But that is its go. It can't do anything more apart from that. So we go to Theren.
We're at the
Like-
same time.
You are on the same
But-
time.
But I haven't.
What would you like to do? That is initiative
Hang on,
drawn. Initiative drawn. So what would you like to do?
Could I rush over and cure wounds
Dexterity saving throw.
first? Okay.
Because otherwise your speed will be 0.
18 plus 5, so 23.
Oh no, you motherfucker!
Pass! Yeah, you lead 3. You managed to make the distance between you and Theren. You weren't quite close enough to him at the time.
Whoa,
And you are doing
whoa!
what?
Philip comes out,
Yeah.
cure wounds.
What was it? How about 3 dice there? What's the
third
level.
third level? You sure you tell me before you roll, but that's fine.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that is
16 plus what?
5, so 21 points of
21
health.
points of healing.
Whoa.
Theren,
I'm back.
All you notice is just being swayed, and there's a moment where you feel like you're back on the Athena. You can feel the sway and the turn, they're almost gentle, and for the longest of moments, it's peaceful. You're resting. You can feel the sun on you, just blazing
Finally
on
getting some
you.
fucking sleep.
And
Back on the Athena.
then it gets more jagged and jagged in the warmth you feel. You look down groggily as you see blood everywhere down your chest, and you go, this isn't good. This isn't good, but you're back in. So this is great. This is good use of initiative being drawn. So I like that so much.
Yay.
Action,
Sorry if that was a
movement.
bit cheeky.
No. This is exactly what it's for.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Yes.
Call it that. Okay,
Nice.
Theren,
Yeah.
waking up.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? You are still restrained by this creature. Although, no, actually, technically you would be prone. So make a dexterity saving throw for me, but with disadvantage, because you've kind of fallen back and you're in control of yourself. You never know.
Come on.
8.
No.
8? No.
Straight dex.
You are restrained. Is it still gripping you? That's fair, to be fair. It's still got you. It looks over. You can see it's badly hurt now, this creature.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Who is close to me? What's going on?
I think we're both quite close. I
You're
came.
actually all now within 5 feet of each
Yeah.
other. Blue's come behind. It's got. So think about it. It's one of the Dorics is in front of you. There's you. Then there's Blue. Then there's the second one behind. And then Aubrey's kind of stood just to the side.
Yeah,
away
okay,
into the one
yeah.
where you are. And the other side of the boat, just gazing, is the boatman.
But I assume I can't reach anyone.
What are you trying to do?
If I can touch someone.
I think to lay on hands.
Yeah.
You're within 5 feet of the two of them, yeah.
You just like use one of the movements to try and get onto one.
I'm debating whether or not to try and break out or to heal you.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Technically, your Hexblade's curse is still up.
No,
It is
it's
not a
not.
concentration spell.
No, it's not up because as soon as I'm incapacitated, it goes.
Oh, is it say that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Very good. Very honest.
Aw.
That's what I checked on my phone. Just.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to leave this up to the dice. 1 to 3, I'll try and break out. 4 to 6, heal. I will heal Aubrey
I don't need it.
for.
You need it more than me.
No, I'm alright. I
I
mean,
don't think you are.
You've already said it.
You already said it, but even so.
20.
20 points of healing.
Oh my god.
Theren reaches over and Aubrey,
Mental.
you feel yourself invigorated, and whilst you didn't realise you didn't think you were hurt.
I'm not hurt.
The energy comes back and you feel a spring in your step and you're fueled again. You didn't realise how much damage you had taken at the point.
Fine.
She's being nice. She was on like less than half, so.
Oh yeah, but
Yes, but I'm still injured. I know you're like a hardcore barbarian.
I am
That's still
hardcore.
injured. It's your so no movement, action, any bonus actions?
No, that's it.
No. Okie dokie. So, wow, that's a complicated one. So, creature that grapples you.
Yep.
It turns its face on you.
Because I've just gone.
Yeah.
Whoop.
There is
Oh,
a
yeah.
hateful look as black streaming down its eye. There is this inky substance leaking from huge wounds all over it. It screams towards you, and with a it folds in on itself
Oh, God.
and is gone, and you find yourself just falling to the thing as it dimension doors away, saving itself for another day.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I thought I was being captured then.
No, I did check. Dimension door can't take someone against their will. There's no save on it or anything.
Nice.
So, Aubrey, the creature, you're going for another swing and just it disappears. Make a perception check, actually, the two of you, because you're closest. Blue, you can do it as well.
Okay. Will this not be at disadvantage?
No, just straight perception check.
Okay.
I've
I'm
added
double
some
checking.
modifiers for it.
Okay.
13.
14.
11.
11. No, you don't. It's gone. It's totally gone. Your go.
Cool. Is the other one still there?
It is still there.
Fantastic.
It is moving and is still. Oh,
Oh, it's
actually,
blinked, isn't it?
End of its turn. No, it's gone. Whoop.
Damn it!
It's gone. Currently, the boat is empty.
Oh shit. Can I go to its space? And then can I use Storm's aura to try and hit a piece of the rock? Because I just want to keep my rage going.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to hit something because I feel like if I'm not attacked in the next turn, my rage is going to go, and if they come back, I'm just like going to where it was and trying.
The Storm's aura.
Yeah, Storm's aura. Okay. Not the boatman.
Okay, the lightning crackles around it, arcing into the water, onto the rocks. Nothing happens.
Cool, that's fine. Yeah.
So, the boatman looking around, there's a tension. Theren, you sort of look around in the panic of the battle, it's just staring at you.
Yeah, of course he fucking is.
Not this time. You see it lose interest and starts to boat again.
Starts to boat again.
Boatkins, please.
It pops back into existence. It's desperate to get you, Blue. It's been trying desperately to attack you over and over and over and over. Tentacle attack is a 16 hit.
Do I have to do my...
No, it's beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay.
16 hit.
It doesn't hit.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
17 hit.
18.
A 14 hit you?
No, neither do.
No. I'm actually rolling with advantage. I don't know why I should be. That's unfair on me. So both of those will miss. The bite attack, as it goes in, pulls itself close to you, is 25 to hit.
That hits.
That one will hit you, unfortunately. It's pulling you close as it bites down. Oh, you see, these are the rolls you wanted earlier. 14 points of damage this time.
Okay.
Grabs hold of your shoulder and scrapes all along your armour. You feel scales being ripped out of place, but it hurts.
It certainly does.
But it stays. So,
Sweet.
the creature is still there. Back to top. Theren Blue,
Theren Blue.
what would you like to do?
Blue Theren.
You want to go first?
Okay,
Too polite.
I am going to...
No, after you. No, you should,
No.
You should get out of the tentacles
Philip,
first.
second level on myself.
Philip, second level on yourself.
That is the D4.
I was going to say that's a D4.
D4.
Nice try.
Why you want to do
12 points for
12
Sam.
points of healing. You give yourself a bit more regeneration. You can see the damage just immediately springing back from where the beak clawed down your shoulder. The rapidness of the healing doing much of the work for you.
Okay, and then I've got my bonus and I've got my movement.
Yep. Oh, dexterity saving throw. It's good to remember that one.
That would be not 14.
No, so you are restrained, so you don't have any movement. It grabs you closer.
Okay, and I'll call it there.
Okay, fantastic. Theren,
Yeah.
you'll go. You
Do
can
I
see
need to
it
do a dexterity
has-
saving throw?
Yeah, because you are within 10 feet of it. Yeah, that's true.
No.
Yeah, it starts to grab you closer and pulling you closer, but you're 10 feet away from it right now. What would you like to do?
So I can't move, but it's pulling me closer.
You can attack the tentacles, but your movement is 0, and the hub of this creature is the other side of Blue. Its tentacles are just sprawled all over the boat at this point.
How are you doing health-wise? You okay?
I'm peachy.
Lying.
I had more than you did when Aubrey, you healed Aubrey.
Then I'm gonna try and hit it with Bear Claw if I may.
Okay, so you are more than 5 feet away from this creature, so you can try swiping at the tentacles, but it's not going to be as effective as attacking the body of this creature.
Okay, can I Eldritch Blast it?
You can. You are in its melee range, so you will have disadvantage on the attack. But you would have disadvantage anyway, so really...
Meh.
Then I'll just fucking do
Eldritch
it.
Blast
Could
it.
I borrow D20, please?
Go for it.
Yep.
Thank you very
What's the
much.
attack? Ease blur or constitution.
Nice!
That's a 20.
20 hits.
Yeah.
Not natural.
Just a natural 20.
Natural 20.
That's all you need.
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Constitution saving throw. It fails. These things are not hardy, considering how much they've got. How many points of damage, sorry?
3.
3. You just blast. It doesn't go anywhere near the body of this creature, but it burns several of the tentacles on the way through. There's this writhing mess. And it sort of grunts because it flecks away from the damage a little bit, but it's
Cool.
still going.
Yeah,
Action.
Done.
Movement 0.
that's me.
You're done.
Yeah.
Alright, that one is gone. Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
It has run out of tentacles effectively. Now that it's got these two grapples, it cannot... No,
I was going to say, I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure we've all been grappled by one of them
That's
before.
the grappling. So, no, dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. That's 11.
No,
We're
you're
in.
restrained as well.
I'm joining the party.
Also 10 feet away.
Fucking
Yeah.
things.
Cool. Well, fuck it. Storm's Aura. Why not?
Storm's Aura?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do it.
it's got
It's
you.
going to just hit, yeah, because it's got you restrained.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, 6 points of damage. Crackling down onto the boat
Yep. And why not Reckless both attacks? So just straight.
against the tentacles. It's
Yeah.
not going to be as effective.
It's
But
all
go
I
for
got.
it.
All I got.
No,
So that will
that'll do
20. No, 25 to hit on the first one.
Yep, hits.
And a
26.
high, on the second one.
Yeah, hits. Roll for damage.
I will. Good. That's a 17 on the first attack
17. Yep.
damage, and then on the second one, less.
12.
Yes, 12.
12.
Not good with my maths
Okay.
tonight at
It
all.
has resistance
So
against
I
the
am.
damage because you're not attacking the body
Fine.
of it, but you still get some damage in as
Yep.
you're swiping.
Fine.
Just hitting into the tentacles. You don't manage to sever one. You clop the top off the first one.
Mhm.
You flack a second one out of the way. You're getting some hits in, but
Yeah, I'm just doing what Aubrey can. It's
yeah,
fine.
exactly. The boatman just continues to boat.
We don't need him.
But with all of your passive perceptions now, you start to hear it. There's a rumble above the sound of the river.
Oh no.
Really low, but ominously. It's all three of you just sort of slowly turning around. And Theren, you're the one that sees it first. Just a mist beginning to sprout from the distance as you hear this sort of noise.
Everyone, I think we might be in a spot of trouble here.
What are you talking about?
Dark vision. So we go down to the creature's turn. It has got blue grapple, but is not getting anywhere particularly. You can see the three of you are now trapped.
Mhm.
So with a piercing scream, targeting a point just between all of you, it is going to just, you hear this sonic force just screaming out, piercing your eardrums. You can feel the metal around your armour beginning to vibrate with an intensity as the sound,
That's not
like a
pleasant.
bass, just booming out. I'd like all three of you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. You know what you get?
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Oh. You both get 3 on the roll.
I'm going to assume the two of you did not do
No.
well.
No, 5.
4.
5 and 4.
12.
12.
I think that's none of us.
What damage? Do you have any damage resistances?
Just only against
Physical damage?
Yeah, just when I'm raging.
Fine. I don't know if you have resistance to thunder damage, but
I mean,
no.
yeah, sure. It's lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
Oh, me
Okay, so all
Three.
three of you. Do you have resistance to lightning?
Yeah, because of the storms.
Is it resistance to lightning and thunder?
No, it's
'Cause
just,
normally
it's just
the
lightning.
thing.
Because I do lightning. Yeah,
Okay, fine. So that is.
I do lightning.
16 points of thunder damage the three of you take as you just find yourselves.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. But it's not blinking anywhere because you dropped that one on
Nice.
it. So it's just attacking still. Back to the top, fair and blue.
Who's there?
After you, sir.
We're all trapped in these tentacles now.
Dexterity saving throws from both of you, please.
14.
14 passes.
Less than 14.
So I'm
Doesn't
not
pass.
restrained
You
anymore?
are not restrained anymore. You managed to just hack away a little bit and the tentacles retreat from the damage of Bear Claw and you have a moment's respite. Blue, you are still caught in this creature, but you're the one that's closest to it. As you can see, fresh from the spell, its beak now turning back towards you.
Help him.
I'm fine.
No, I was. Well, I'm not fine. I was going to say, and this is slightly maybe me metagaming a little bit now.
You look worse than I do.
I look like I'm about to drop over again.
You do.
You're below half health.
yeah.
I'm probably.
Yeah, Aubrey's not.
No, it's 30 out of 65. So
Okay, so technically, yeah.
technically-
Aubrey looks a bit damaged.
I'm below 10%
You've
health.
got a lot of blood still coming out.
I'm less than third.
Bleed's looking pretty rough. You can see huge scrape marks down his armour.
Right.
Do it.
Look after yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I was okay.
Take a big
Look after
break.
yourself there.
Then I guess
Heal yourself, or are you going to try and bash your way out?
See, that's the thing.
Trust in Aubrey.
If you're going to heal yourself...
In Aubrey we trust.
If you're going to heal yourself... Then,
Yeah.
right, then I will
Yeah,
heal
you
myself.
guys are the only ones that can individually heal yourselves easily. I've got one potion.
Right,
That's
then I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. May I have a D8, please?
Oh.
Oh,
2d8 plus charisma.
come on.
8.
Oh, it's an 8, but he's just on the edge
Onto
of
the table.
So 9 plus
Plus 7, so that's
15.
16.
plus 4. Your charisma's plus 4.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at
so
spell attack
13.
bonus.
13.
Yes.
Okay. Mark it down. Your action, your movement, you still have some movement. You can close the distance if you want.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? It's going to grapple me anyway, I'm in 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Theren is going to close the distance. Bonus action. No, I'm alright.
Alright, fine. Blue. You are restrained and close to this creature.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds 2nd level.
Do it.
Sorry.
No, do it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's pretty good.
11 dice.
16, I think.
What's your charisma?
Plus 5.
So yeah, 16.
16. Awesome.
Very good. Mark it down.
And then bonus action to... No, I'll save it for now. Yep.
Okay.
That's me.
You'll save it for now. Aubrey. Dexterity saving throw,
Yeah,
please.
I forgot, yeah.
Yeesh.
No, I'm
you're
gonna get...
restrained 10 feet away, unfortunately.
Can I use the last lucky on that roll?
Yes, you can.
Keep going, I've got it.
Mark it down.
We can have a long sleep after this, right?
I'm already down. Down.
Yeah,
that's
there we
what we
go.
want.
So that's yeah, it's 21.
21. Yep. That breaks free. So yeah, you managed to get some respite, cleaving away. You managed to sever an entire tentacle as it already begins to sort of recoil and redouble on you, but you managed to bound yourself forward.
So I can use my movement now.
Yep, you can use movement.
Yep, straight up to it, using all 40 feet, even though it's only 10 feet away.
Yep.
And I will. I will. Oh, do I do it? Yeah, Great Weapon Master Reckless, both attacks.
Okay.
Nice.
Do it.
We got inspiration.
I do have inspiration. I keep forgetting about it. Oh, I got it. First attack is
18.
18.
Hits.
Okay, second attack
17.
17.
Hits.
There we go.
2
Nice.
hits. With Great Weapon Master.
Come on.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
20 plus 5 plus 7 plus 2 is 27 on the first attack.
First attack.
On the second, it's 11 plus 5 is 16 plus 2 is 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like, so much math.
Wow.
You don't so much move up to this creature as you cleave your way to this creature. You just lop large chunks of it off and then smack into the side. As it's reared up, you manage to get into the back of the fleshy substance underneath this creature. It recoils back, screaming. It's still up, but
Yep, that's fine.
very badly hurt.
Good.
Without going into dramatics though, unless you're doing anything else.
No, that's it. That's all I've got.
Right, it's going
Can you
to...
zap?
No, because that's a bonus action. I did Great Weapon Master, which is also a bonus action.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Not with your attacks. To actually attack with your Great Weapon Master, your plus 10, that's not a bonus action.
It is a bonus
If
action.
you get a creature to 0 or critical hit, you can use
Use
a
a bonus action
to
then.
attack again.
Oh, it changes every session then. I'm sure I've used
No, it's only if you kill.
Right.
You use a bonus action to get
So I
another
could
attack.
just basically use all my attacks and have Great Weapon Master on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get the -5 to hit.
Yeah, but I thought to use Great Weapon Master, it always had to be a bonus action.
No,
No.
the bonus action
It's
with
only
Great Weapon Master is
Right.
if you
To-
reduce it to
Then
0 or get a
that-
critical hit.
Makes more sense. Fine. Storm's Aura then.
It's
It's not restrained. It's not
so it gets
me,
a
so.
dexterity saving throw, which is a 10, 12.
12. Nope. 4 lightning damage.
Nice.
4 lightning damage. Oh, it's all adding up now.
Yeah. Still there.
Okie dokie, it is going to Dimension Door away.
That's
I'm
right.
just going to put you out of this branch now. It's just
exactly
looking
what-
around, seeing that the tables have turned. There's a as it crunches away and disappears back into the dark. And for the moment, you are safe.
Sounds good.
Until the noise gets louder and louder, that rumbling, but coming down. Now the 3 of you can all see mist starting to sprout out. And just in your minds, as clear as anything, the words, hold on.
Oh god.
Can we rope ourselves to the side or something?
Well, I think you probably all get a good 2 actions.
Sweet.
before we hit the waterfall because you finished the battle
Just
a bit earlier than you could have done. Yeah, so I'll give you that. So you all get 2 actions. What would you like to do?
What?
2 actions.
Yep.
So
As the boat starts to be drifting towards, you can see all the river starting to really flow fast now. Faster and faster as the boat is picked up.
there's not really enough time to do anything meaningful with rope at this point.
Well, we can tie ourselves to the side of the... Like, we could each of us individually could tie ourselves to the side of the boat. So that we don't
Is there
fall.
anything on the side, like all poles, like anything that you would fix a rope to as opposed to just...
Make a perception check.
That's a 17.
You just looking around with the rope under the seats, under the there's bits and pieces you could tie it to. Yeah.
Great. Cool.
Let's do it.
We'll do that then.
Yeah.
Right, 3 of you. With the time pressure, I would like sleight of hand checks from people who are trying to tie themselves.
Bollocking.
This will count as one of your actions to do that.
Nah. 4.
4,
I got 18.
18,
What's the sleight of hand? 17.
17. Okay, the 2 of you do a very good job. Theren, just in the heat of the moment, you get the note wrong and you realise and go, oh shit, and you're redoing it and just doesn't quite do it. That's 1 action. Anything else you want to do?
There's no such thing, but can I brace?
Right, you can
Take the
brace.
dodge
you can
action
definitely
as we go
brace.
over.
Yeah.
I will brace myself.
Take the dodge action. Yeah, do it. It gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I see...
Guys, brace yourselves!
Can I see Theren struggling?
Make a perception check.
With a
In the
disadvantage?
height of it. No. Perception check.
No, it's a natural 1.
Natural 1, no.
No,
You
fine,
look
that's fine.
You look
That's
fine.
fine. Cool. I then take the dodge action then.
I am also just going to take the dodge action and brace.
Alright, fine. The boat gets closer and closer and you feel the water starting to rush from under you. It's just a chuckling.
God.
This boat launches over the top of this waterfall. Suddenly looking down, just in a moment you see 15 feet, 20 feet drop with water just cascading down a giant pool, rippling and rumbling and boiling below as this stream of water hits. As the boat slowly makes its way down. You see, looking back, the oarman with his wooden pole just stabbed straight into the stream of water behind. Just, again, he can't smile, but if he could, you can feel that smugness as he just drags the boat effortlessly, ignoring gravity almost as it sails down and goes off. The 3 of you soaked by this, but still, the boat safe.
I like this guy, he's funny. Can I say hello to him now?
No.
You may not say hello.
But he's so
You can
cool.
say hello.
No, do not even try it. Blue, this is a mistake.
Okay.
I untie myself.
You promised,
So
remember.
rude.
Put the rope back in my bag.
I did. I'll stick to that.
Thank you.
Just not very grateful.
Awkward.
And we're out of initiative.
Yeah.
So,
Phew.
what would you like to do?
Can I have a quick look round, see if there's any sign of those creatures?
Perception check.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's dark, so I can't see.
Make a perception check.
I
Stop
don't know,
trying to give yourself
I want to make sure I'm
disadvantage.
saying it right.
I'll
That's
let
all.
you know.
That's all right. It's a 19.
19. With the darkness and above the sound of the river, it's difficult to tell, but there's nothing that grabs your attention from where you are. The singing has definitely stopped now that you've gone over the waterfall and have that wall of water behind you. It doesn't seem to have come back. There's nothing you can hear, no.
Okay, that's all right. Whew. You all right? Yeah. We faced worse.
How are you doing, buddy?
Felt a lot better.
Okay, well, maybe I can help do something to help that. Cure wounds.
Don't put yourself
Wait,
out.
yeah.
No?
It would be better if we could rest at some point.
Well, we don't know how long this journey on the river will be.
Good if
Do
we-
not.
Okay.
We could get an ETA.
Do not what?
If
Yes, but our explicit instructions were to, under no
Just to you,
circumstances.
What are you asking? Come
What's
on.
wrong? What are you
You
doing?
can talk to me.
What is it? Is he doing something to you?
He's talking to me.
Okay, don't focus
I'm
on my
not.
voice instead.
Just pretend I'm
this
not
is
talking
alright.
to you.
This is alright.
Give it a blank
Whatever
face.
it's saying to
that
you,
mouth's closed.
whatever it's saying to you, listen to me. I'm your friend. That
Yeah.
thing is not.
Good.
It will do whatever it can to hurt
To you, Aubrey.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Those are some very strange companions you've got there.
I know.
It chuckles at them.
Theren's still talking to Blue.
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point.
of
I've
course.
got 2 cure wounds.
No, oh,
Just to give you a bit of a boost.
is it going to put you out?
Nope.
Philip, up in your grill.
That's only 8 points.
I'll take it.
Every little helps.
Also, at the same point, Theren's going to go, I'm sorry, everyone, I don't want to be selfish, but I don't know how much longer we're going to be.
Do what you need
Go
to do.
for it.
5.
We're gonna be the politest D&D
I know, I'm so
crew.
sorry. Would you
Would you mind
mind if I awfully healed
Aubrey's
myself?
still breathing heavily, just...
He's a lawful good paladin. Of course he's going to apologise for
Yeah,
healing
very
himself.
polite. No, I should heal myself. I'm so sorry.
It's a shame we couldn't ask someone how long this journey will be.
You can send a sending message to Carmine, can't you? But odds are he wouldn't know it.
I could do.
It might not be worth it.
I think
never
it's
mind.
not worth getting him involved.
Okay.
Even though I've been saying for the last couple of hours we should probably contact him. I've had enough.
Okay.
No,
I've also had enough.
sure.
Okay.
Perfect.
In my mind, can I ask the boatman how long we're going to be?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Weirdly enough, you can't communicate telepathically.
Well, isn't that great?
So when you guys have been responding, you've been actually talking
Cool.
effectively. It talks to you in its mind, but in your minds, but you physically have to talk back to him. So you can talk to him.
Okay.
By the way, what were you saying I know about? I was talking to Blue and you just said I know.
No, just,
See, Aubrey knows that you're our friend as well. Just don't listen to that thing.
Okay.
He needs our help, otherwise he'll...
What, Blue?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, what were we talking about?
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just...
You can't talk with your mind, can you?
What are we doing, guys?
I think that's it. I was just
We're
gonna
on the
sit down.
boat.
We're
We're
on
still
the
going
boat.
down.
If nothing else, can we have a short rest while this boat's going?
Short rest?
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a short rest.
Try to at least.
Of course you can. Okay,
Yeah.
So the boat continues down the river. Now, who's going to be manning the perception check?
I'm happy
Make
to
it
do
with
that.
advantage because you'll be getting assistance, but
I'm happy to do that.
yep,
Yeah.
make the roll.
With advantage?
Mm-hmm. With help with the other two.
Sorry, it's 13.
13. Okay. You make your way down the river, but otherwise all is quiet. You can hear echoes of the river drops as the river begins to quickly widen. And now 25, 30 feet across, but still within a cavern wall. And that's like a circular chamber with no bank on either side. Just the occasional rock that struts out. The darkness almost complete. The torches you're using at this point to sort of illuminate. Actually, you wouldn't need a torch because the boatman itself is lighting up with flames all around it.
Creepy
You can see just sort of
prick.
rippling, giving a sort of dancing shadow texture to many of the stalagmites and stalactites, which now you can see are forming on either side of the cave, giving like a sort of 3D texture to the walls. Every now and then you see the odd passage or tunnel stretching out, but small, really small, like a foot, maybe 2 feet across, but still, you make your way. You do not hear anything in the hour of travel, so you can all take a short rest.
Ooh.
That is absolutely fine.
And you'll get bardic
So
song.
+6.
Yeah,
Song
get
of
a
rest.
D6 song of
Yep,
rest.
as long as you spend one hit dice,
Yep.
you get a d6 as well.
And
Great.
Can I use the short rest to attune to the braces of archery?
It takes a
A long
long rest
rest, yeah.
to attune to that, unfortunately. But keep it on you, yeah?
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. One day, I will be Legolas. Ooh, that's a bit shite.
I only use the d6 once, can't I?
Yeah, d6 is ones.
Go on. No, you finish
You're
up.
so
No, you finish
quiet.
up. I know, you finish
All
up.
rolling in the same thing. It's really-
Yeah. Apart from Sam, who just every so often doesn't.
I love it. Fiona's just brave enough just to roll 2 dice. Even before you see the result of the first, you're like, nope.
16.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so the journey is otherwise uneventful. The river becomes wider and calmer. You can see the boat begins to slow down, and the boatman, big sweeping stripes of his oar, just left and right, starts to propel the boat forward under its own momentum as the chamber in front of you gives way into a large underground chamber, lit, weirdly enough, with a soft glow on the ceiling. Looking up, you can see almost a phosphorus illuminated fungus growing in places on sort of bits of the ceiling. Dark, but still visible. It doesn't shed light, but it's enough to see. Glow in the dark gives an idea of the scale of the room. Hundreds of feet. This cavern stretching ahead into a lake. A large underground lake. And in front of you, about 500 feet away, you see the flickering of flames far to the other side of this chamber. But that's all you see at this distance.
Shouldn't be too long then. We can get this done. We can get out of here. And we can go back.
How are we going to get back up the waterfall?
I'm assuming, unless ordered otherwise, our
Employer.
I was going to say our boatman will remain. It seems that it's under Carmion's will. So, depending on what instructions Carmion has left. And I'm not currently getting a voice in my head saying something otherwise, so...
Must be agreeing with you.
So
Silence.
it must...
Fair enough.
Either doesn't like me, which... good. Or...
You dear her a chuckle at that point.
there it is. There it's just
No,
not...
but I also laughed as well. So.
You're laughing at the same time as him. It's strange. Please don't do that again. When this is done, we can go back to Brit and everything will be alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just have to get this little bit further. And I know we're tired. And I know this has been a very, very long journey.
Alright.
Have a little rest. I feel pumped.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel so much better now.
Yeah,
me too.
Almost 100% better, as one could say.
Wow. What a weird thing to say out loud.
Well, the Order likes mathematics.
Oh, that's true.
So,
Bloody zealots.
the boat makes its
No,
way
that's valid.
forward across the lake. It begins, the movements of the oar behind you soft as the boat, the lake almost with no current on it whatsoever, this huge body of water, impossibly weird to look at. The darkness gives it almost like a silky black substance to the water. There's no colour to it. It's very strange in an underground cavern like this. As you move forward and forward and forward. Everyone make perception checks for me.
15.
12.
12.
Natural 20.
Oh,
nice.
21.
Natural 20.
Tell me, what do I see?
Time
It's
immemorial.
Movement. In the camp ahead, you see a camp. There's a fire. There's a genuine structure to the flames that you wonder about. As soon as you get sort of halfway across the lake, you now see flames ahead of you. And movement, several figures moving about in the camp. It's with a natural 20, you would know enough to recognise the rough form of these creatures. Durgar.
Yeah. Does it look like they are moving to hide and get position, or does it look like they're just going about their normal camp lives?
It's very difficult to tell.
Cool.
Even with a natural 20, at this distance, you don't know to what extent they've seen you, they haven't seen you.
Okay, and we're slowly moving up. Like, we would arrive at the camp in, like, say, less than 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, 10
Okay.
minutes or so.
Right, I'll say to these guys sort of very quietly, like, there's movement up ahead. I think it's those creatures again. We need to duck down now.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've got a spell that can, like, dazzle a load of them if they're near each other. So maybe as we approach, I can just go, whoom.
Let's
That's
give that as
good.
plan
Yeah.
B just in case we need
But we
to.
should at least hide down now, get some cover.
Oh, yeah, I'm already
So
down.
we-
Oh, Theren's saying that from prone on the ground. Maybe plan B, Blue.
The three of you just sort of lower yourselves. The boatman looking over you, skull of his head reefed in fire.
Of course.
So they're looking down. And me?
If
Can you douse yourself just gently?
Stop.
What about it, Mr. Elf? What would you like me to do? He who would so readily ride with me on my boat.
Theren's
You
big
can kill
boat
me if you
adventure.
want. I can see the anger in your face, but do you know what would happen if you killed me right now? Apart from a practical implication of the fact that you'd be left on the boat without a ferryman, what else would happen?
Can you cloak this whole thing?
You know I wouldn't die. You would send me back to the plane of which I come from. but
I asked you
would
a question,
return.
monster.
I would return. And you can see the flames douse. As his eyes, just a solitary flame in each pupil now at the skull, as he pulls his hood over his head. And the flames on the end of the oar as well begin to sort of to a dull glow as he pushes the boat forward.
You need to work on your people skills, Theren.
Is it people? Or feeds people?
It used to be
These
people.
people.
I am
honestly.
relatively sure that that does not count as a person, thus this does not fall under the purview of my people skills.
Cool.
People is a very derogatory term for us
It is,
immortals,
yeah.
I'm afraid.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
Stop talking to it.
I'm talking to you.
You're not. You're looking at me and replying clearly to something else.
We're very noisy passengers, the people trying
This
to be
is
quiet.
like stage whispers angrily underneath.
So the boat makes its way over. Three of you make stealth checks for me with advantage.
Phew,
because
I was
you are
gonna
in
say.
the dark and you've got some time to really prepare this.
Is it just still at disadvantage for me in plate armor?
But we've
You're
all,
not moving, so I'll
Yeah.
give you advantage
we
for
would
this.
all be that because we've all got disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving you all advantage because you're not moving.
I'm just used to asking if I don't have advantage on things.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Come on.
Oh.
That's a 2.
It's because you were angrily shouting at the beam.
Advantage, not disadvantage.
Yeah.
That is a.
Yeah, it's still
stealth,
terrible.
It's an 18 stealth
18?
with Aubrey.
I got an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Just Theren's
And-
stood at the top of
The boatman with a natural 20.
Just Theren's words.
it's really nice being like the weak link of the team.
Yeah.
The shadows around the boat almost seem to crawl onto the boat itself as it makes its way forward. You softly making your way silently in the water. Now the flames have gone. Just this eerie light of this sort of blue-white fungus that just glows so softly in veins across the ceiling. Strange structures like hands wrapped across the ceiling. As you make your way forward to the bank of this lake, you see a few things. You see an entranceway. Again, the same monument-like structure to which you saw with the gelatinous cubes in that area then. The same marbled columns with a large top, a passageway blocked only by 2 large doors. And in front of it, a campfire. Make all perception checks for me as you get closer.
11!
11.
6.
11 as well.
11. You see a few individuals huddled round the fire with hoods to Durgar that just seem to be staring aimlessly at the lake. You can see one huddled on a rock about 20 feet to the left looking into the lake. Again, another much more armoured Durgar, one you recognise from before with the shield and the armour. Don't see anybody else at this point.
Okay.
You do see a tent, a structure that's been erected, a weird leathery substance, a hide of some kind, the alien, almost chitinous in its construction, almost armoured in the walls of this tent. You feel like it wouldn't be made of a leather that you know. Very alien looking, but the three of them staring onto the lake, but not seeing you. And as you approach, we will take a break.
No!
Right there. As you can think about what you would like to do on the approach. Welcome back in a sec. See you in a bit. And welcome back to a map. Look at this.
Oh my
It's an
god!
actual map.
Surrounded.
Wait, hang on.
Fantastic.
Where's the map? I want to look appropriately when it.
It'd be
It's gonna
across from
be
you.
to the left of you,
Yeah.
I think.
If it's not, you've just made
I
me
think
look
it's right of you. There we
I was
go.
going to say, we're down. I was
What
You've
is
just
that?
made me like a
Look at
right
that map.
twat.
Oh, isn't it good? Right, so
Look at that map.
the camp that you see
gosh.
for you is very much as I've sort of described it because I'm brilliant at this. So what we're going to do, right, is we're going to be putting some little models on the map just so you get a sense of where things are. As your boat approaches, you can see on the left of the map now, Theren at the front of the boat as ever. The boat approaches very, very quietly in the dark with no light on the boat, and then there's very little light in the cavern. This is to the point where you kind of get where you feel like you have a good element of surprise. I'd like thresh perception checks from everybody now that we're really close to see what you see.
No, natural one.
Natural 1.
That's 10.
10.
10. My goodness, having a high perception group is fun. So, you see a few things. So, one of the green goblins are going to represent the armoured ones. There's one on the chair to the far left of the map. You see staring out, not quite at the boat. He's sort of staring off to the right of where you are, more towards Sam, effectively. But he's over in that direction. You see 2 hooded dwarves just sort of by the table, just sort of again facing towards the lake. And that's all you see. You don't see anything else with your perception.
Here, you
checks.
can put this one down.
Oh, thank you. Where's it
So
going?
I would like a plan of action.
I'm assuming
what
around the
would
table.
you guys like to do? From what you've seen of the lake, there doesn't appear to be any obvious other way to go. This is the only bank per se that you've seen, and certainly the architecture of the door that you see in front of you is very similar of the one that you've already been through.
Do we have time to converse?
Yeah, you could have conversed on the way up, that's fine.
Right, this is in stage whisper mode, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Blue, you can make a sound or some sort of noise, can't you?
I believe it's called pyrotechnics, your spell that you were talking about
I can
before.
make the bonfire go.
Right, okay, you do that. That'll create a sort of distraction. Aubrey and I'll be first. We'll jump on. We'll take out the closest one to us, rush them, catch the element of surprise.
Okay.
You know, the best way we do this is if we kill them quickly.
I can take that
Do you
guy
agree?
then. Yeah, I'll take that guy then.
Right.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right, then.
Would you like smoke or dazzling light? I think they're too far to be blinded, but it will certainly distract them.
I think the light would be better.
Whatever is going to make this draw the most attention.
Okay.
Believe me, you can do
I
this.
think light would be better.
It won't be loud, but it won't be
We
loud.
just need all of them to look over that way.
Okay.
Well, the ones
Well,
that are
I
on the
think
table.
I'm guessing this is the thing. There could be more of them hiding, maybe in the tent and stuff. But the light should bring them out.
Yes.
So better to do that
clever.
than smoke.
I'll have to get within 60 feet of it.
So the map as you see it is a 5-foot map, so you can see 5, 15, 20, 30.
I think we might need to wait till you
35,
hit the bank,
45, 50.
perhaps.
You're just out of range, but if in your turn you will move closer. If the boat's continuing to go in that direction, you will be within 60 feet of
Okay, so we do that. Get on board, killy.
Killy.
You take.
Killy.
You're right taking the one by here.
Yeah, I could take him out before the boat hits the bank.
How are you going to take them out before the boat hits the bank?
I can go in the water.
But the boat will be quicker.
But what if it's like I could sneak upon him?
Or like a underwater,
Yeah.
drag down kill,
Yeah.
drown him.
Yes.
He is stood very near the edge of the rock, yeah.
Yeah?
All right, you pop down, do that.
Wait, wouldn't you also drown?
No.
What?
I'll be alright. Don't worry.
Don't worry about you not being able to breathe underwater.
No.
You do know it's abundantly obvious when you're hiding things from us, right?
Listen, we're getting really close
Oh
to that
yeah,
now.
yeah. It's bedtime
Okay,
to
then.
figure out
She'll
plot
do that.
reasons for character
You can-
projects.
You keep distracting.
I've got an idea, I'm gonna do
I'll
it.
engage them. Alright?
Okay,
I'm
bang.
gonna need the two of you to get to me as soon as you can, but I'll keep them busy as long as I
Sure.
can.
Okay.
Okay, so the plan is Aubrey's going up the side of the boat,
Yep.
and you're going to attempt to swim and stealth
Correct.
towards this creature,
Correct.
the armoured one.
Good
okay.
when you hear the explosion
That is his passive perception. Fine.
from
So
underwater.
you're going to try and grab him, pull him into the water.
Yeah. That's
As the boat approaches, and D-Day style, Theren is going to spring from a boat and just attack. Whilst
Bull
Blue
rush.
is going to pyrotechnics the fire.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd
What
like you
could
all
go
to roll
wrong?
initiative for me, please. The three of you, amazingly enough, have surprise. Even as you're coming in on the boat, the stealth checks, the fantastic
Nice.
helmsman you have is also aiding quite heavily to this as well, but that's pretty good. So, Aubrey.
I've got a natural 20, so it's a 22.
22 for Aubrey. Okay. Theren.
17.
17, very good. Blue.
I got an unnatural 20
Unnatural
Ooh.
20. What's your dex?
plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay.
What I would ask, if it's not too late, is if I know what type of creatures Dorgur are.
Dwarves, aren't they?
Are they,
Durga? No,
aberrations,
Durga.
celestials, elementals, fiends, or undead, or would they classify as kind of humanoids?
Make an itch check for me.
Okay, that is 12.
12.
Hard to say.
They're dwarves. I think they're dwarves.
Okay,
If it would work on a dwarf, it might work on them.
never mind. Thank you.
Yeah? I'm not entirely sure that was super helpful, but never mind.
No, it was whether I could cast
Yeah.
protection for.
I know what you're thinking, yeah.
Okay.
But-
So, I'm just quick
Yep.
doing some stuff. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. NPCs, eh? Fun.
I'm trying to use
Fun.
D&D Beyond today.
Yeah.
It's
Is it alright?
It's a new skill, but I find it a lot easier to spot out my ability scores and things.
That's good.
That's good. Right.
It's good. Sam Regal
So-
didn't lie.
No.
That's good.
Sam's never
The
lied.
boat approaches, but Aubrey springs off first. You are first to react. It's quite apt, actually, as you go into the water and make your way. Now, you can swim very, very ably. You can swim from maybe 200 feet out and easily start to make your way under the water.
Okay.
The armour begins to pull you down, but you have that new sense of confidence as you
Yeah.
powerfully kick and move silently from the bottom. He doesn't see you. There's no stealth check needed in that regard. But what I would like to do
Yep.
is to make an attack roll with advantage as you grapple check, as you're trying to pull.
This guy underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll do it.
That is... So what was it? Just a strength check, sorry.
Attack roll.
Attack
An
with-
unarmed attack.
An armed attack. That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits. Yeah. You are now grappled. You have grappled the creature.
Sweet.
So you are pulling into the.
Yeah, trust fall backwards into the water.
Okay, fantastic. I'd like to make an athletics check. You have
trust you to
advantage
die.
because of the surprise of this, and this person's going to have disadvantage because they are not aware of what's going on here.
That's not bad. Athletics. 23.
Splash. So you move Aubrey up. The creature is pulled into the water where there's a huge splash, but no noise. There's like as you, literally this as you approach a female Durga. Difficult to see because of the sort of the hood, but as you get really close, you can see more feminine features, but a very rugged look nonetheless. You pull straight in. There's a huge splash. We go down to Blue. As the boat push the boat about 15 feet closer, as it really silently gets in. You were within range.
Cast pyrotechnics on the bonfire here, so it explodes in a fury of fireworks and dazzling lights. Unfortunately, they're a bit too far away to be blinded, but it's still.
Okay. So what does the spell do?
Well,
Just
the-
for the
Take
people
the
who
fire
don't know how
away.
pyrotechnics work.
okay. It
The fire is still there.
No, the fire goes. Choose an area of non-magical flame that you can see and fits
Oh, yeah.
within
That would've
a
been nice to know.
5-foot cube within range. So maybe
So you got part of the bonfire would be fine.
half
Yeah,
of the
that's
bonfire.
fine.
It's a bit of back on.
You are really pushing it tonight.
The target explodes with the dazzling display of colours. Each creature within 10 foot of the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so they both would be within 10 feet. I've kind of put them there as it
really?
is, but they would kind of be on the chairs and sort of like.
It's
difficult to
because
see.
me and
But I
Dave
give
got
that within 10 feet. So what have they got to do?
brilliant. Constitution saving throw to beat 16, please.
Constitution 16. Okay, that is a fail. A fail.
Yes! Oh.
Yeah, this is amazing. And a pass. So, there is a crackling and like a lights as the two on the tables just like their eyes blinded. How long for?
Until the end of my next turn.
Until the end of your next turn. They just huddle over, just unable to see, cursing amongst themselves. And they are blind.
Nice.
As the light illuminates the camp and suddenly is much brighter, just with the flares, there is another armed figure towards the back wall, leaning on the wall that you couldn't necessarily see because of the way the flames were in the way. Yeah, you can see already the hood pulled up over, staring past the fire out into the water to see what is going on. Theren, you would like to D-Day it across.
Yeah, is that doable?
It is doable. So you're going to try and make a running jump to the bank, so make an athletics check.
Come on, don't fall in the water now.
16.
Yeah, easily crash to the other side. Big jump, leap it, 10 feet of your movement.
Okay, and I'm going to use the rest of the movement. I can reach this guy easily, can't
Yeah.
I? Yep, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make your way over.
Fall over.
And as he's blinded, I am going to shove Bear Claw up his
You
back.
can see this Durgar, unlike the others, is not armoured. He's wearing leathers and robes and a hood. You can see various pieces of equipment on the side of him, several daggers, several component pouches, various different bits they both have. But he looks up with you temporarily, the white eyes blinded, barely being able to see, looking straight at you but unable to comprehend.
Great.
Make your attacks.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice. Which is good.
Come on.
That is a 22.
Hits.
Aggressive pointing.
So much pointing.
Yay!
Oh,
That's good.
A 15.
15 damage.
Yep.
The sword just sinks into his side. And it just about pulls himself away, flailing.
Oh, attack 2 as well.
Attack 2. With advantage.
That is 24.
See if you crack.
No.
24.
Wait, if he's got advantage, does he not get 3? Because he's elven accuracy.
Yes, you do. What a feat, eh? So the
Still-
first one.
still 24.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So
We've already done the first one.
yeah, that's fine. So you just the second strike. The first one you stab him as he reels over, flinging. You
I just want to pull the blade out of it.
spinning and cut, and the creature just goes down in a gut of blood.
Oh,
You
just-
see him collapse, just down,
Dead.
straight dead.
Oh, okay, right.
That one is dead.
Yeah,
He is
great.
You've done it. He's
out of the
completely
action.
gone.
Cool.
Good job.
Cool.
Perfect. As suddenly you hear the noise, the fireworks, as he sort of
Sorry, I was gonna. Am I completely out of movement?
you would have taken all your movement to get
Okay,
there.
You
that's
jumped
all.
as well.
Yeah,
That's
with
fine.
the-
Yeah, I just want to check.
Yeah, that's fine. So there's lots of noise, the fireworks going off, still making up the light illuminating around this bonfire as the creature falls down. We go to the top of initiative. Aubrey, still grappled. This dwarf, the armour, so just literally now that you're both grabbing, you're just sinking down into this lake as you realise you have this opportunity against the creature. So, what would you like to do?
Does it look like she's holding her breath?
Yeah, she's not like drowning.
Oh, that's a shame. I'll punch her twice and hopefully she'll release her air.
In the windpipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, you attacking underwater.
Yeah.
Is at disadvantage
Yep.
on melee attacks.
That's
so
fine. Yeah.
just punching with disadvantage.
Yeah. Yes, I'm not going to rage just yet. I want to make it. I don't want to draw more attention than I already am.
I've just stabbed someone.
Yeah, well, I don't want people to know I'm there. So the first attack with disadvantage. That's right. Would have. Oh god, they're both 9s. That's 16 to hit.
16. Your fist just punches into the stomach of this creature and meets nothing but chainmail as you pull your hand back.
That's
The
unfortunate.
second hit.
Second hit. No, that's 9.
No, you're just pounding.
You're wasting
pounding.
it.
So trying to keep this creature gripped
Yep.
in place, it's very difficult.
That's fine.
But you've still got them grappled. They can't
Yep,
move
that's
away.
fine. I'm just gonna. That's it. That's
At
what I'm gonna
this
do. Just
point.
keep sinking.
Okay, perfect. That one is dead. Blue, still on the boat. You can see the boat is sort of... He's stopped the boat about 5 feet away now. And is a destination.
Thanks, man. And then I'm gonna jump
Yeah,
off.
you're close enough now. You can easily make the jump.
And get within 60 foot of this guy.
Oh, you're easily within 60,
and
yeah.
shout. I keep getting this right. Is it Durgar?
Duragar.
Duragar. Duragar. More like Duragant. Durgant.
Okay.
Vicious mockery. So could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. 9.
Sweet.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Come on.
So he takes
Two,
3 points of damage.
Hey, better than nothing.
And he has disadvantage. Well, he now has double disadvantage. I should have done.
No, because his eyesight's going to return after your turn.
That's true. All their eyesights are for 10 now, so he's got disadvantage. Woo! I did it on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. We go down to Theren.
Great. Sprint round to the next guy.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep, this other one. Yep.
Yeah.
Over the table.
Okay, attacks. This
Stab.
one now, his eyes coming back, he sort of instinctually ducks away from you as you go towards him. Again, the robes and the leather, he's much more nimble than the other guy you've faced so far.
So this is just standard.
Standard attack.
Oh shit, that's a natural
Are you sure?
one.
Wait, never mind. Ignore me.
No?
No. I'm gonna-
Is it anything?
Oh, okay. 25.
25 hits.
9.
9. With a flourish of the blade, you catch this one across the leg as it leaps away. It winces as it pulls back from you.
Nice.
Great. That's it.
Perfect.
That's it.
Okie dokie. So, we now go to... Okay, so the stone guard grappled with Aubrey, thrashing around in the air, just clearly not getting a sense of what is happening.
Good.
You feel under the grapple
Uh-oh.
just a change of movement. It's the armor and the clothing. You have to readjust as the creature expands.
Oh, I did not
Yes.
think about that.
The pizza stand is a representation of size, but you can see the creature now
Whoops.
expands and doesn't quite get out of the water. But
Nope.
now this Durgar, 9-10 feet, is large. That is his action, though. Unfortunately, you can't do anything else underwater. But you are still grappled. She can't try and escape from you. You've got her under the water at this point. Okay, the stone guard by the fire, by Theren, is going to do the same thing, starting to approach
This
Theren.
one?
No.
And as
This
he
one?
walks over again,
Fucking pizza stands.
starts to come in, and now he's looking down on you, shield, pulling out a short sword, somewhere between a sword and a dagger, in sort of like a proper Greek formation, Roman formation.
Oh, kind of like how I do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very similar armor, shield. Not as nice armor as yours.
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
these guys are not.
This shit's play.
Shit is plain.
This shit is the plate.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not play.
Blue.
Okay.
There is some movement
Oh.
Yeah.
to the left of you as out of the tent
Of course.
comes another figure.
I stand next to
This one, you can see coming out, is a robed Durgar, smaller than the others, about 4 feet, but extremely squat. A sort of grey, drab robe, a white beard flecked with blood and stains down it coming out. You look over and see a face, a skull of sunken skin, of no weight, like all the fat and muscle has been drained to gaunt blue eyes from this one as it moves out of the tent,
Oh no. Super armoured.
looking at you.
Bollocks.
Looks at you, Blue, and there's a smile as it goes, Run away, little one. I'd like to make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Uh,
That is 15.
15! Wow, you're kidding me. You have a sudden impulse to move away as far as you can, but you just pull yourself back. It's sort of... fine. As it looks at you.
Fine.
But that's all it does for
Nice.
now. The creature that Theren is engaged in combat, you see just a panic wincing at the leg, disappears from view, totally blends invisible into the background. Okay, you feel the movement just in front of you as the creature attempts to leave your space and run away. You do get attack of opportunity, but with disadvantage because you can't see the creature.
12.
No, unfortunately it doesn't hit. No, this creature manages to skulk away. You're aware of that enough to know that it's gone. Out from the tent as well, another one of these hooded figures. You can still see groggy from sleep, clearly has been woken up, sees Blue, and sort of looks around, sees the combat, sees Theren, and again disappears running out of the tent, and you don't see them anymore. Back to the top, Aubrey, you've got this creature grappled underwater. What would you like to do?
Oh, I don't know. So it's this woman. She's not above the water. She's under the water still, even though she's got bigger.
Oh, she's under the water still. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
still grappled, but she is now much bigger, and you can feel the increased strength.
Are we still sinking though?
You've hit the bottom about 15 feet below.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she can't stand up while you've still got a pin to the bottom. You can't. She can't escape from you unless she breaks through from your grapple.
Oh, she's not going to do that. I'm going to rage out.
The rage. Okay, the lightning crackles out. Roll the damage.
I'm guessing because I'm in the water.
Yeah. Well, just arcs around. You're grappled as well.
5.
So 5. Okay, fantastic. Takes the damage.
And I was trying to still hold on to her as much as I can.
Okay, well the grapple continues.
Yeah,
so
that's what.
You don't need to use your action. You've still got the grapple.
Didn't hit it when you're...
I can, but I don't want to use my great axe because that's technically two-handed. So I'm gonna, I'll try and punch her again.
Try and punch. Go for it. An armed attack with disadvantage.
Do you have anything that's not two-handed on you?
I've got my hand axe and stuff. I don't like using that.
Well, I mean, it's going to be better than your fists.
I can hit really hard
But it's going to be much better than your fists.
with disadvantage.
Yeah.
They're both 15. That's 16. Fist. Yeah, it's 24.
24 hits. Yeah. Roll the damage. It's just 1 damage.
Yeah,
plus
it's 15.
So
15 to 5. Yeah.
5 damage is a thunk
Yeah.
as you punch again into the stomach of this creature, and it winces. You see air bubbles burst out as it grits its teeth
And I'll
against
do
you.
that again with the second attack.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. Oh, that's that's
More
gonna hit
than
us.
the last one.
Yeah, that's a 20.
Another 5 damage. This
Ah.
time you just headbutt the creature. It winces back, pulling away.
Yep.
It's still growing, and it will sort of move away.
Done.
Perfect. Okay, go back now down to Blue.
Oh, goody. Right, I am going to...
Over to me. That'll probably be
Yes,
safer.
I will get... so I'm going to cast Fairy Fire,
Okay.
which has a 20-foot cube within range as outlined. Well, we've done it before, but 20 foot is that? I'm thinking 5, 10... Oh, no.
No, it's going to be half that.
Yeah, so that. And I'll aim it just in front of Theren, so it catches big dude and hopefully a bit of the area.
So how big a radius is it?
20.
20 feet, and you're putting it against the wall to blast that area.
Yeah.
Okay, right, and what's it got to do?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. It is one of these creatures. It is a 12. Yes!
Yay.
So that creature
Just the big one.
illuminates, and you can see the fairy fire sort of landing on it. There is a brief disturbance, as you can see an invisible figure skulking through the fairy fire, but dives out the way just as it catches and doesn't quite catch
That's
it.
good.
That's a good idea.
Nice idea.
Worth a shot. Okay.
As your action,
Yep.
anything
And
else?
bonus action to inspire Theren, saying... You can see it better now, so you can probably hit it. I mean, you've got advantage already, so you can have triple advantage. That elven thing, I'm metagaming. Oh, stop it, Sam! And then I'm going to try and run towards him a little bit. Take
Towards
cover
Theren.
behind this chair.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
And I might... Because I ran away from this guy.
So he ran away. So I saw Theren roll the dice and got really distracted.
Yeah, no.
No, so you're moving away from this creature.
Yeah.
Okay, pulling out a knife from the belt, he does go to try and shank you on the way out. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, that hits. As the dagger sinks into your side, there is a burning pain you feel behind your eyes and in the back of your head. The whole of the spinal cord as your mind erupts into a brief but chaotic headache of whatever is coated on this dagger reacts violently
Oh, that
against your
sounds
mind.
like a lot.
That is... so that is 6 points of piercing damage and 14 points of psychic damage. As your mind is blasted by this pain of this knife shoving into your side. It doesn't go deep enough to hurt physically, but your mind is what blasts. The sight temporarily distorts, but you get away. That is your go, I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
Theren, you see blue. Oh! Sort of hold that side as he comes up to you but escapes.
Do you want healing or are you alright?
And going to hit the big guy.
Get.
Okay, then I'm gonna... first things first, though.
Yeah.
I am gonna look up at the big guy and go, "You're big. I've killed bigger." And use Hexblade's curse on him.
Okay, the one that's big in front of you.
Big
Yep,
dude.
he is cursed. He is cursed, fairy fired, and also enlarged. So go for it.
All three.
Great.
All three things.
Natural
you-
20.
Natural 20.
I was going to say you get crit advantage, but no, you
No,
just roll straight
done.
natural 20.
Okay,
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna roll the other one while I'm here for the second
Two
attack.
attacks,
I mean.
yeah.
Attack, yep, so roll 3d20s.
So 18 is currently the highest. Yeah, 18.
18 hits. So do your critical first.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna smite on the crit. if
Yeah.
that's okay.
Do
So
the smite.
could I have all the d8s, please?
You're not having my d8s.
I need 1, 2, 3,
I'm not giving my d8s for evil.
4. I need a single more d8 if that's alright.
Don't have
Evil, I'm lawful good. Thank you.
The worst sort of evil.
It really is.
Come on.
That's a lot of d8s.
Okay, so these ones.
13.
Yeah, okay, so that's 13 plus 10, so 23 slashing damage.
23 slashing damage.
And I need to roll one of these again, so that's 8, 11, 17,
17.
25 radiant.
You see Beckle light up with a holy fire, but in Theron's strange way, the white light weirdly blended with the purple and the green as the blade catches fire and you strike across the chest of this creature. It winces over in pain and looks up, bringing the shield up as suddenly the flames erupt all around its stomach. It bursts in pain, flames coming out of its eyes, its face shrinking back down, collapsing as ash is just being billowed out of its face, dead in one hit.
Yes! Yes!
Then
It's gone.
what I'm going to do is use the rest of my movement to place myself here between this thing and blue.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay,
Giving
so
it
that
to
is
roll the
your
damage on my second attack.
go.
Ah, you slashed the thin air.
Yeah.
That-
Oh, it's already
it's
gone. Oh. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so this one was...
We'll see.
So spectacular.
Where is it? This one. Right, fine. Okay, so... Okay. The
Okay.
giant creature by you, Aubrey, now, with a sort of gritting of the teeth, grappled, it sort of looks down at you. Bubbles.
Yeah.
What would it do? What would it do?
I think I'll just accept its fate and drown.
I think it would, yeah.
It is going to try and break out of the grapple. So it's going to try and make an athletics check.
Oh
It's a
dear.
contested athletics check.
Cool. I get advantage because I'm raging.
Still good.
I get a 21.
24.
Oh!
It rips out of your gut and headbutts you for good measure. You
Yeah,
wince in pain slightly as it kicks out from you.
Yeah.
And with its movement, it is going to get back onto the shore, climb back onto the shore. You get an attack opportunity against it
Sweet.
with your reaction,
Just
with disadvantage because unfortunately you're underwater.
That's what I was just double checking.
But you can use the axe.
No, that's not how I'm going to do it. It's going to be
You swing, but it kicks with the and the water movement sort of brings it back as it gets back onto the bank and will move about 15. It's probably let's make an athletics check with advantage to see how well it climbs up. It climbs up well, so it goes and about 15 feet towards there, and it doesn't quite close the distance.
So here?
Yeah, but you can see it wading along as it tries to close the distance to you. Okie dokie, so that's its go. The Mind Master. What would you do? What would you do?
Okay.
Mind Master. Better than Games Master and Dungeon Master put
It's
together.
going to, using its movement, it's going to go towards Theren.
Take that line off.
Seeing how well armoured you are and seeing that it got a little bit of success with Blue, it is going to spin round you, never leaving your engagement circle, to close up the distance to Blue. And is going to make another dagger attack against Blue. Because unfortunately you're an easier target than Theren. That is an 18 to hit.
Oh, hits.
Hits. Okay. And then you will take one of these.
Oh, what? Doesn't
That's
count.
gone, doesn't count. I'm not even looking at it. So that is 4 points of piercing damage and 10 points of psychic damage. Because again, the dagger just thuds into the side of you.
Okay.
5 health.
4.
As it looks, 4 health.
Yep.
As he looks over towards Theren, just in that twisted way. Enemies everywhere. Smite him down, Prince of Light. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
That's a 20.
Yes.
Bearclaw makes a sudden lunge towards Blue, and you catch yourself with a willpower just as you see Blue just doubling over, blood coming out of his mouth from a second deep stab wound in his stomach, and you pull yourself back, and you don't make the killing strike.
Jeez.
So that is the moment. It looks angry now, just frothing at the mouth, blood starting to come out onto its beard. It's not happy that you have resisted it twice. From behind you, Theren, the first thing you see is just an emblazing of light as a green sword just seems to come out of the darkness, wrapping around this Durgar's hand as one of the hooded figure, invisible, reappears behind Theren.
Where? Here?
On the table?
Just behind you, yeah.
Yeah.
On the ground, yeah, exactly.
Oh, in front.
And almost, you can sense like a disturb. Again, your minds, they hurt. You get a headache as you look at this blade that's created, this disturbance of psychic force. As a soul blade is conjured from nowhere. It's going to make an attack against you with advantage. Still got a lot to hit, so we'll see if this hits.
Come on.
That is 18 to hit.
Nope.
No.
Hey.
You just see the soul blade just fling into you, and you get a sudden sense as you bring your shield up that, oh, that's not going to work. And you duck out the side, and it just manages to sort of pass through the space between you. This, again, your mind hurts directly looking at this blade as it pulls it back and snarls at you. All of a sudden feeling very vulnerable that its attack missed. Okay, so that's that one, and the... there's one more. Oh no, that was that one, that was dead.
Yeah.
Right, perfect. So we should still have the 3 left.
There's one invisible somewhere.
That was
That's the
that
one
one.
that
That
just
was that
reappeared.
one.
No, but one appeared with this.
Yeah, there's one that I wounded.
Oh no,
There's
no,
also-
that's it. Yeah, so it does reappear. It's going to reappear. No, thank you very much. That's very kind. So it will reappear. Next use again, it's going to come around and
Surprise.
attack Theren again because you're the closest target. It can't get to Blue just yet, so with advantage. That's better. That's a 24 to hit.
That'll do it.
Right.
That's better.
So it is It has advantage, so it does a little bit extra damage. It's not great, but 5, 7, 10 force damage.
Okay.
As this psychic blade thuds into the side of your arm, and you feel just yourself like a magnetic repulsion blast away from the side of it as you wince as you take this hit.
Okay.
But it is now back to the top, Aubrey.
Cool. I want to Aquaman style jump out of the water. Onto
With
the
your
bank.
swim speed, you just burst out of the water and land on the ground. Yeah.
You knock
Axe
the
in
chariot.
hand.
Okay, yes, axe in hand.
Yeah.
Race up behind her, and I want to do Great Weapon Master to it, reckless attacks on her.
Do it.
Bitch, we've not
Yeah,
finished.
it brings its shield down. As she looks at you, you feel her snarling.
Or is that flashing red? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Right.
We are back with the excitement.
Yes,
Oh, all the camera difficulties tonight. It's all fun. So,
Woo!
as Aubrey's go, so you
I've
start
not-
major attacks.
yeah.
2 great weapon master attacks with reckless, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, do it.
Yes, that's right. So
Do it.
plus 3 to hit. First one. First one is 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Yeah,
Now
I
it
think
brings
so.
its shield down and thwack! The axe you feel would get a telling blow if it wasn't 10 feet tall. Just
Yeah.
grunts and takes the impact on the shield.
Cool. Right, in the second attack, I'm just put that there because. Natural 20.
Oh,
Natural
yes.
20, this one hits. More damage.
Right.
Oh, does it hit?
This time, the first blow just repels the axe and you whirl around on a second blow to its stomach.
Okay, so doubling the dice. Oh, rolling twice. So that is 16 plus 10, because the Great Weapon Master, so that's 26, plus 5, 31, plus 2 is 33 slashing damage.
In one go, you just fell this creature.
Damn straight I do! It's all that punches.
It just falls, gutted to the ground. You can see its entrails just floating out of it as it
Floating.
Nice.
There's anger, there's no pain, there's no fear as it looks at you, just holding its gaze as it falls to its knees and then to its arms and then just collapses onto the ground.
Excellent.
No emotion.
No, me neither.
It's your action.
I was going to say, is that all
You
my
feel like you
movement?
have one attack left.
No, well, because I've used both attacks on that. I was just thinking, can I use Storm's Aura?
Storm's Aura? Yeah, how close? You can
I
move up to it?
was
yeah?
thinking,
You
I've
can
just,
move up,
I've
yeah.
got, yeah, I've just got.
Who needs to do the save?
I'm not going to I'm just going to go for the closest one, so I'm going to go for this
The injured
guy
one
here.
or the not injured
Yeah,
one?
the injured one, yeah.
Injured one.
Yeah.
Right, fine. Dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, it's the one.
Christ. 11.
Nope. 3 lightning damage.
For lightning damage. The lightning
Alright,
crackles
so-
up. You can see there's a disturbance in its weapon that's conjured as it looks around and just, not very good at this point.
Okay, and that's everything for me.
Okay, perfect. That's Aubrey's go. We go now to Blue.
Q-Win's 3rd level.
Kewin's 3rd level.
And yourself. Nice.
5 equals 17 points to moi. Have you still got the inspiration?
Yes.
Yep. I see Aubrey now.
Ah!
So I am going
the water.
to say... One moment, I do have something.
Do
I
you?
can't remember exactly what it was, but it was quite good if I remember. Okay. Rage up! There is a man you're going to slice up because you wanted to. Later she and Theren are going to make up emotional. After she will, because we will level up milestones. And every time... Ah!
Excellent.
That's my turn.
Can I have a
And
D8?
you get a D8.
I get a D8. You get a D8.
That is amazing.
I love it.
Okay, fantastic. So, you inspire, you heal. Anything else you want to do? You want to move?
No.
No? Okay. Stay put. Fine.
And do it.
There.
Worth it.
I turn to the guy that's just stabbed Blue and told me to smite,
Yeah.
and I say to him,
Come on.
do not tell me who to smite. I will show you who to smite. And I use Vow of Enmity.
Nice.
Oh, very good. Do it.
Right, so I have super advantage on all attacks.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to hit him, if that wasn't abundantly clear.
Do it.
Just
do it.
hit.
So,
That was a 19 on the first one.
yeah.
2 on the second one.
So that is a 27 on the first one.
Hits.
Sorry, 28.
Yeah, yes.
On there. 10.
18 on the
Hits.
second one.
Yes.
Great, okay.
Come on.
Nice.
Should I or should I?
Get rid of him.
Is it going to survive this?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I did. I did. It feels right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I? I'm just going to pinch this one, and could I borrow a singular D8 from someone,
No
please?
longer have any.
As the golden energy bursts down the blade as you stab in.
Great. So that is 8 slashing damage.
Yep.
And 16 radiant damage, and
Okay. Yep.
that is another 13 slashing damage on top of that.
Oh, 2 massive blows as you thunk the burning. You can see this creature just blood pouring everywhere now as it desperately is trying to stand, looking around frantically but madly, like cackling, grievously wounded but still up, unfortunately.
Still mad.
Yeah. It is still particularly pissed. As it looks around, it stares at you. Theren goes, "You will pay for that." It sort of looks and eyes up the situation. It sees who looks most injured out of everybody.
I still do, I'd imagine. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is a mad,
Do it.
intelligent, and vindictively evil creature. It
Go for
goes towards you, Blue, and looks at Theren and says, "He's going down with me," and tries to stab Blue. Natural 20.
Oh, nuts.
Do it.
I'm really sorry.
Do it. Sorry.
Okay, I know you might.
Yes.
Well, hang on.
That's so you take 7 piercing damage
Okay.
and 20 psychic damage.
So what's that in total?
27.
27.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're still up.
No. Blue's down.
And cackling and laughing as Blue is down. What would he do? You're going to be the one that kills him. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, come on. Do it.
That is 18.
18. Okay. You, again, there's a moment when your vision fades out and you are almost kneeled above Blue, bare claw, like shielded hand, and you are over him. And you just pull yourself away from it and stand back up as this creature just cackling like insanely now, looking at the thing, and it didn't work, and it's lost it completely, like blood streaming out of its mouth and the wounds of the previous, that doesn't work.
Oh.
What would the soul blades do? The soul blades. That's because I'm going to use it one next time. Okay. Thanks. Then you can have it back. Soul blades, seeing Aubrey approach from behind, they sort of look up. They can't get to you because technically Theren is still. You didn't
engaged.
use your reaction to attack as well, so they're going to both hunters mark you.
Oh.
And they're both going to try and attack you. There's no advantage on this. It's just a straight attack.
Wait, are they hunters marking me?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yes. They're not as combat savvy. They're not as evil. These guys just want to take you down. And
Well,
you are
I'm
the
stopping
biggest,
them from escaping.
and you are the biggest threat. So the first attack is 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Second attack is a natural 1.
Whoa.
So one of them hits you.
Great.
That is a force and then an extra d6 for the hunter's mark. So that is 8 force damage
Okay.
as it thunks into the side of you, but they're just wailing at Theren at the army. You're standing firm. You're pissed. You're angry now. These guys are not dropping
Those
you.
pricks just took down Blue. They're fucking
Aubrey, it is your go.
It's my go. Alright, I'm going to move up, but can I Storm's Aura the mad person first?
You have to move a little closer. You have to get
Yep.
into melee range.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fine. Perfect, because it's 10 feet, isn't it?
Yep.
Dexterity saving throw.
Bring it.
That is 17.
Yeah, half damage then. 2 lightning damage.
2 lightning damage. It has 2 health.
Yes!
Is that halved?
Yeah, that is half. 2.
That is half.
2
Two
is half.
is half.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Okay, there's a crackle. As you can see the knife, he's now given up and he's just about to just wail into Blue's body, limply lying on the floor as the lightning crackles down his spine. He drops the dagger, just losing control of his muscle function. Crack as he just falls to the floor, not moving.
Damn straight.
Wow, that's good. That's your action.
Yeah. Up into the water.
No, it's a bonus action.
The bonus
bonus
action,
action.
sorry.
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my action to give Blue my healing potion.
I wouldn't bother.
I'm doing it.
I'm about to heal him.
So
It's-
I'm going to do it.
What are you doing, Aubrey?
I'm literally
So you
going to do it. 'Cause I
gotta
don't know.
move around.
You're surrounded right
So
now.
you've got to
so
move
that's
around so that you're next to Blue.
fine. Yep, we're moving around. Yep.
And use the healing potion.
Thank
2d4
you.
plus 2.
7 heat.
7 points of healing.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Blue, again,
Well,
you just... Your mind is what hurts, just a headache, like a ringing, a tinnitus, and you just can't imagine it. It's just so loud. You wake up, your eyes, like you're on the floor, you blood, but you're there. You're back away.
Get up!
Okay.
So it is Blue's go.
So half my movement together.
Yep, 15 feet.
Can I skirt around Aubrey and thwack this guy?
Yeah, you want to attack?
Yep.
Please do. You pick the sword up from the floor next to you and you swing at him.
And I'll do a defensive flourish when I hit him.
Okay,
Come on.
go for the attacks.
Okay, that's
18.
19.
Hits.
Okay, so it's a D8. Could I have another D8, please?
There you go, brother.
I'll say the heavy bugger is the inspiration point. So my DC becomes 19 and that is 6 plus 5 damage. 11 points of damage.
Nice.
First
Hey!
you come and cleave in half, just in like a,
Fantastic.
as you're just attacking. So you knock the first one down. You've still got some more movement. You can close the distance on the second one
Come on. Do it.
if you want. Your second attack.
No, that's enough for me.
Okay, and you retreat. Fantastic.
19 AC.
The blades flourish. Fantastic. Theren,
I'm going to hit the remainder.
do it. Make an attack. Just straight roll.
Yeah. Okay. 10.
Doesn't hit.
Second
This one
attack.
ducks under the attack.
Shit. Second attack's a 12.
12. No, it's just like ducks from underneath. It manages to get away.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Fantastic. Looking around at the situation, this thing is...
Oh, sorry. No, hang on.
Yep.
While still remaining here, what I want to do is I want to move and put myself between it and Aubrey.
Okay.
So it's got to... Actually, shit, no. If I do that, is it going to move and it's still in... It can attack Blue?
What would Theren do? Don't worry about tactics.
He would probably try and keep himself between him and the most wounded person.
Yeah, there you go,
okay.
there you
So,
go. Done.
never mind. Ignore that. I'm going to stay put.
Okay.
So it's got to go past me or Aubrey to get to Blue.
Okay.
Power couple.
So,
That divorce ain't happening this year.
Not now. Not when we're underground.
okay. It is going to disengage. And its movement is going to be spent going 5, 10, 15 feet towards the entrance of the water. And then 15 feet as it dives, literally straight towards me.
Oh, so it's going straight
disengaging,
past.
straight towards me as it dives straight into the lake, just splash out of sight, desperately trying to get away. That's what it does in its turn. Aubrey.
Cool. What would I do? Can I see it? Let's
Make
still
a perception check.
With disadvantage? 'Cause it's...
With just a regular
I
perception
can,
check.
no, because
I can adjust the DC,
Okay,
don't forget,
alright.
based on
Yeah,
darkness,
yeah.
based on...
no.
Disadvantage is like a limitation with you, but you're still
Yeah.
within range, there's light, there's enough stuff going on.
Yeah, because it's just because normally in combat it's a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
bonus
that's-
action.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I am.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. No. Well, yeah, what
That-
did you get, sorry?
It was a 2.
Yeah, well, your
Yeah.
passive perception wouldn't have spotted it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You reckon you would have to go in to find it?
Aubrey goes in.
Yes.
Jump into the water. Yep.
As you dive in with your swim speed, you immediately start to see it kicking away, the air bubbles rising off it. You can easily close the distance up to it.
Yep. I close the distance and I want to tackle it.
Grapple it?
Yep.
Yeah, make an unarmed attack with disadvantage.
But I'm raging though.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just an unarmed attack to
Making sure.
initiate a grapple. You can reckless if you want.
Nope. It will be. It's an alarm strike. No, it's a 13.
No, it doesn't hit. Unfortunately, it just manages to get out of your grasp.
Fine. Well, then I've used my bonus action to try and look for it. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you get one more attack, don't forget, because your grapple attack is like one of your 2 attacks. So you can use your second attack still to make another grapple attempt.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I did have to look that up, but it is possible.
That's not going to do it either. No.
No, but unfortunately, you're just grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. But you're within 5 feet of this creature now. It's not getting away. Blue, what would you like to do?
Mind if I cure wounds on myself?
Absolutely.
so
do
polite.
it.
I'll let Philip and do. I think I've got. Let me just check, but I think I've got a level 3 left. In which case I will reuse. Yes, I do. So I'm going to use my last level 3.
Do it.
Do you need more dice?
One more would be good.
Sorry, I've still got inspiration. Oh, I've still got inspiration.
Right, so that is 14, 19 points of health for Sam.
19 points of health. Do it.
Thank you. And I think that's me done.
Your turn. Theren,
If I go to the water, can I see it?
with your passive perception, no. You can't.
Okay. And if I was to try and perceive it as a bonus, it would be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I'm going to give it a crack anyway.
Give it a try. Give it a try.
First one's 20. Oh! Unnatural 20.
Nice.
You, in the movement, you think you see Aubrey first because of the lightning crackling around. You pinpoint it and you think just ahead, right, I think I've got it.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, it's going to have cover against you, but you can make an attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's
Okay.
the way that the light bends off. I'm going to give it... I'm going to give it 3/4 cover. So it's going to be difficult to hit, but...
That's fine. I'm going to try it anyway. Okay, so first blast is a 16.
16 doesn't hit, no,
Second
unfortunately.
blast is a 20.
That hits.
Yes.
Yeah, even with the light, the darkness, and the water, the beam strikes true.
Oh no! It's gone forever. No, it's gone forever. I'm gonna roll it again.
2.
I can see that. You can re-roll it on the table if you want.
Yeah.
That's
Can
fine.
I just have a D10 from someone, please, for now?
Done.
Thank you. 9!
9 points. Okay, great.
Thanks for that. Oh, also, sorry.
On the table is a good roll. I like that roll. Okay, so yeah, you blast it. It's going to disengage and just keep swimming.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to keep swimming. At this point, it's just frantically trying to get away. There's nothing it can do.
How far does it go? Is it dashing? I'm guessing.
It's 15 feet. It can only swim so
good.
far.
Okay.
Yeah, it can only go so far. So it's just making its way out and out and out and out. But Theren, you can no longer see it. It's kind of difficult to spot. You'd have to try again, unfortunately.
Okay.
Aubrey.
Yeah, swim after it.
Yeah. This is.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
matter how
yeah.
long we go. Aubrey's gonna catch
I'm
it.
gonna
You're
kill it.
gonna kill it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna.
Punch
beat it up.
Yeah,
It's not heavily armored. It's
That's
not
fine.
tough.
Yeah.
After a minute or so, Aubrey emerges. Did you bring the body with you, or do you just
Oh, I left it. Yeah.
left it? Did just Aubrey, Daniel Craig style, makes her way up onto the bank.
When you dived in, I was thinking of the vine where the bloke misses the crazy golf hole and just kind of just flop dives.
yeah.
Is it done?
Yeah. Easy.
Good.
Nice work.
Well done.
No, nice work, you guys.
You alright?
Can we have a significant resting period?
Yeah.
I am very tired.
Is the boatman still there though?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. He's
The
just
boat's
watched.
about 5 feet, just sort of waiting there.
Alright, do you two want to... we have a camp here.
We do.
I think before we continue, this would be the best place to rest. I know some of us, you really use it.
Is there area going off to the left and right? Does the
No,
coast
at some
continue?
point the walls of the cavern
So naturally
actually
come in, right?
stop you from being able to travel any further. So
Okay.
this plateau of land, you can see they've used it as a camp because it's fairly defendable. It's got walls on sort of 210 degrees around it, and just the lake in front of that. This door, you don't know what the door is in, but it is otherwise, yeah.
I think this is probably our best place. Or we get back on the boat, and can you do that thing you do with the bubble?
Yeah, I can still do that. But
Right.
will I be able to do it on the boat? He says to the DM.
There's nothing stopping you.
You've
Okay.
done-
Yeah,
you've
the
done it-
bubble
you've
would
done it
be on
before.
top of the boat.
Yeah, you've done it
I've done it on a big boat.
There's nothing. The bubble is a sphere, effectively, so it would wrap underneath the boat as well as on top of the
plus
boat.
it's fit. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
No matter what happens, you rest first.
Oh, right.
Well, whilst you're saying that, maybe we should just check out, make sure there's nothing else hiding here.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit
So-
on one of these chairs if that's okay.
No, you could go back on the boat.
Yes, go sit on the boat just to be
Go
safe.
sit on the boat.
Okay. As you approach
Start
the boat,
Oh.
you can see that he's already started to just paddle the boat away. And goes, just in your mind, you hear, no. This is my boat. My agreement was to get you here. If you want to come back onto the boat, then I feel like there has to be something in it for me. You all hear this.
Okay, we all hear it. Cool.
But he's now paddled about 15, 20 feet away from the shore and is just watching.
It's not worth it.
I know this is going to sound quite rich coming from me, but no deals with this thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you said we would do a deal with it then. I thought we
He
might.
sort of just cocks his head. No fun. No fun. No, I could give you a safe place to rest. We could go back onto the lake. I keep watch for you. My vessel is, well, I wouldn't say sanctified ground, but certainly safe.
In no way am I speaking to it when I say this out loud so it can hear, but if I ever see it again, I will destroy it.
That's a very strong opinion. Let's have a look around. See if we can camp here
Leave
instead.
it be, let it do its thing.
Yeah, exactly.
He just floats there, about 15 feet out, just watching.
Just don't let it get to you, Theren.
Oh, I'm completely calm.
Really?
Oh yes, it's like a vein pulsing. Aubrey, I'm always angry at fiends. This
I know the feeling.
right.
Shall I get started on my bubbles?
Well, shall we look inside the tent? Maybe we could do the bubble inside the tent. I don't know.
All right, but you stay. Just
I'll
stay
stick here for now.
away from now.
Also, Bleak, you would know the tent is smaller than the bottom.
Okay,
so
yeah.
that's what
Yeah, I don't
hide
know.
the
Yeah,
tent,
I was thinking.
I will go and have a look inside the tent,
I just
see
start-
if
Yep.
there is anything we can use.
You having a look around the camp as well?
Yeah, I'll look around. I'll check the boxes.
Alright,
out.
investigation checks. Bleak, what are you up to?
I'm going to just.
Shit.
A tent is a tent.
Let me just
Fucking
check
10.
how big Tiny Hat is.
Nice.
That was almost a 10. It was not.
I will stand 10 foot from the door and cast Tiny Hut. So start the 11-minute ritual.
So
Does that
in the
mean-
middle by the door.
10 feet from the door.
Does that mean that if anyone opens the door, they won't
So-
be able to come in?
Yeah.
You
Genius.
start-
If it opens that way.
Okie dokie. So, investigation check?
Oh, 11 on the 10.
11,
18.
18. Okay.
What's in this campsite?
So, you spend your time patting around the bodies, having a look inside the various pieces of equipment they've left. There's a couple of chests, some crates, a lot of supplies, food, but that food, unlike you know
Yeah, it's
it, dirty, grubby,
That mushroom stuff.
fleshy, fungusy
Yeah,
foods
no
of weird textures. Palatable enough, but
None of that.
Yeah.
strange. The Mind Master, just a collection of vials, mostly that seem to be various types of blood, congealed or liquidy or mixed with ink or just strange things. Nothing that you find on him of any particular value
No.
per se. But you do find amongst the sort of remnants of this camp, you find a couple of things. With an investigation that high, you get the sense that this camp was set up for more than 6 people.
Cool.
You would get the sense that there was probably about 10 in this camp based on the various pieces of equipment that
Right.
you have set up. There's a few more bedrolls. You can see that the tent has space for 2 very luxurious camps. The Mind Master seems to have taken one of them.
Yeah.
The second one appears to have been completely vacated, but you can tell by the sleeping arrangement it is more luxurious than the sleeping arrangements for the other Durgar, which was around. You get the sense that it would be of somebody of fair importance. You don't find anything particularly other than that, apart from a chest that you find buried at the back of the tent that's been hidden behind some rocks and sort of underwards, buried almost completely.
Mm-hmm.
And you open it up, and in the top of it is a note scribbled in runes. You're not
can't
sure
read it,
what it is. You would give me an intelligence check.
16.
It's distinctive enough. You'd recognise it as dwarven script, but you don't.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
can't read
it. But that's not what grabs your attention. That what really grabs your attention is that inside this chest is gold, lots and lots of coins and gold.
Super.
Specifically, Mr. Mr. Theren of the
Mr. Alaric. Mr.
I'm going to give you its gold value. It is 800 copper, 5,000 silver, 2,400. But anyway, it's essentially worth in gold pieces 4,208 gold pieces.
Wow.
Just of all kinds of different coins. But
so I'm okay just to write down 4,208 then.
Yeah. You guys reached the level where exactly.
I'll be like,
copper and silvers to you are small business. It's a lot. You feel like it would take a couple of people to lift the chest. Moving it would be tough. Good thing you got a bag of holding, effectively. But
in there.
There's the note. Amongst the camp as well, apart from the rations, you see various weapons. You can pick up the weapons and things of the dwarves that you find. Theren, with the gold in it and with several pieces of equipment, you sold a lot of the armor. You get the feeling there will be a limit to the bag of holding, so if you just keep putting heavy stuff in, it's going to fill up at some point. Yeah. But for now, you think you're fine.
Inventory
full. You can kind of scavenge from the bodies what you want, really. I've included in that gold the gold that you find on the dwarves.
Groovy.
Can I ask, how long does it look like people have been away? Like, so how long does it seem that there's 2 beds?
Yep.
Fancy. How long does it look like since someone's been in that bed?
Oh, make a survival check. That's a good question.
There's a 4.
4. The only thing you can glean is that feeling through the bed equipment, whereas on the Mind Master side it still feels warm.
Yeah.
On the other side it doesn't.
Right. So it's
you
not
don't know what more.
Yeah.
They
could have gone half an hour ago or 2 days ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
And we faced off 6 people just now, and this place has a room for 10.
Correct.
Okay.
Blue. By this point, with them sort of ferrying around, you see them both get, see Aubrey clinking from inside the tent. Your bubble after, are you just casting it for a minute?
It will be 11 minutes. 11 minutes. But I stop it at one point thinking, but what if the door opens the other way?
Are you ritual casting it?
Yes, I have to.
Okay, fine.
So
just checking.
I'm going to pick up this table and try and manoeuvre it. I know this will take me a bit of time. These two will be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, blocking up the door? Yeah, easy enough to do.
For now, yeah.
For now. I don't know why.
Super strong boy.
And then I'll start casting it. So if the door opens the other way, they'll have to try and push the table, but the table won't move because I'll have
the bubble.
Oh, I see. So you use the bubble to pin the table to the door.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good plan. It does require a little bit of spatial awareness. You get a sense of where you think the bubble will go. Just make an Arcana check for me. We'll just see to what extent you can execute the plan. I like the plan. It's a good plan, but we're going to see whether it works or whether it really works.
It's one thing creating the bubble and one thing perfectly positioning it. So
and you're doing this on your own as well.
It's going to work to an extent, but the extent we're going to find out now.
Ooh, Arcana. Ooh. Oh no. 13.
13. Okay, you've got a decent enough job pinning this table to the door. When the bubble springs into place, there's a crunch as the legs get buckled slightly. The table snaps a little bit, but is held against. It's not a perfect fit. The doors are about 10 feet wide, but the table is sort of like 5-6. But it does a good job of creating a bit of a barrier to stop people from getting through.
At the very least, it would give us that sense of warning because someone would be like,
yeah.
And I would wait until these guys were next to me before finishing the cast because they have to be inside.
Perfect.
Oh, we have to be inside now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the two of you move into the bubble?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can make it so that people can come in and out,
I thought you certain people could choose. I thought you could choose people.
You can passcode it, I think.
Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely.
Well. Good to know.
Well, fancy that.
Perfect. So,
We're learning lots of stuff tonight.
The bubble expands, and that familiar warmth and safety and the soft glow from inside the bubble, even though you can kind of look outside. I think you can...
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll make it kind of a light brown
Alright,
to fit the rocks around me.
Shit
fair
colour.
enough. Okay, so, is that a long rest?
Yes.
I think it is at this point.
So I'd like you all to make perception checks for me, please. Who's doing the order of the chefs?
TBA, surely.
No, because he needs the most rest, so he should go last.
Okay. Cool. Then TAB.
So that's a 21.
21. Okay,
First
Theren's watch
Yeah.
passes without incident.
Thank you.
The lake is ominously silent. There is that dull
Is that prick still floating
echoing.
there?
He watches the whole time, just bobbing. On the edge of your dark vision, you can just see him, the flames just catching on the edge, barely visible.
Hate him so much.
But apart from that, apart from the dripping and that echoing noise, the stillness in a large space that doesn't move, there's nothing. Who's up next?
It'll be me.
Yeah.
It'll be me. No, that's a 5.
5. You are knackered.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Underwater.
knackered.
Yeah.
There's a moment in the middle of your watch where you fall asleep and then you wake yourself at some point. You don't know how much time has passed,
Sweet. That's fine.
but you don't see anything on your watch.
No. Cool.
Blue.
Okay.
Final watch.
I'm also getting out the braces of archery.
Oh, yeah,
Ready,
you can play around with
ready.
them, that's fine.
Oh, 4.
4. Okay. Blue, you, the most hurt of them all, fall asleep about 15 minutes into your watch. And you were woken up by a huge clattering noise. By the time you wake up, all 3 of you wake up at the same time, all fairly confused by what's happening. You have not had a long rest
No.
yet. This is about 5
Yeah.
hours into your rest. I mean, it's just 5.5 hours into
Yeah.
your rest. As the doors into this cavern are both open. You can see the table that has been resting. They've been pulled inwards, so unfortunately the doors don't open that way. Unfortunately they come
Yes,
this
that's
way.
why I got the table.
The table is in the way, but you see, just sort of looking in, a Durgar face, leaning around the table, confused and angry, looking at the bubble. And you see him, you two don't understand it, but the dwarven, you just get,
Oh no.
we've been compromised. This is an ambush. They knew they were coming. Right. Retreat. We'll ambush them later in. And the creature skulks back from the physical doorway. You can hear them talking to themselves. It's a magical force field. We can't get through. We could try. We could try using the screamer. No, I don't think it would work. I think it's impenetrable. Right. We'll ambush them later in. Fine. And you see the voices skulk back in. Wakes you up. But they cannot get through. Very good use of bubble and table.
You did it! You did it!
It was hard enough for them to notice the obstruction, try and deal with it, realise how bad it was, and know that it probably wouldn't be a good idea to just keep pressing it.
Nice.
So they're going to retreat.
Okay.
That's good. Good job.
Theren relays all of that.
Oh, you can speak Dwarven. I
Yes,
forget.
I can speak and read it.
Cool.
Oh, she gets out the note.
What's that?
I found it with the treasure. Sorry, I was very busy.
It's fine, we're all tired.
Completely forgot.
Hence the subtle
I
reminder.
totally forgot.
Oh, you can speak Dwarven.
And read it.
I'll take it back. You can be shit about it.
It appears to be a note written by an unknown person.
It appears to be a note written by an unknown person.
I could have told you that.
Oh, he's writing.
Disadvantage.
Unknown. His name is unknown.
Bit of sass.
What it says is, Captain Grangor, your duties will be tested. We have reports that they will be coming to disturb the seal. You must protect it at all costs. the Grey King expects. The Grey King punishes failure. And it's just signed with a flourish. The Grey King.
Squiggle.
Well, this Grey King sounds awfully a lot like dear old Dad.
That would be a great plot twist. I say aloud.
Is that Theren is?
I know. She
Half
really
elf, half dwarf, yeah.
Fuck.
He relays all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which one do you think was Captain Grangor?
Maybe the one you said there were more beds than there are people.
Yes,
He might not have been here.
I don't think so. The person that you electrocuted to death looked
Yes.
less
Shocked there.
like a captain.
It's like it's such a bad thing.
I know. Shocking. Awful. Sorry.
Didn't strike me as a captain.
Oh no, I think she was just a guard on watch. Oh, you're talking about the maze person as well.
Yes, the one that tried to make me kill Blue those 2 times.
Wait, what?
Oh, it did a thing where it...
You almost killed Blue?
No, it did a thing where it
did it
spoke
to
in your
me.
mind. It tried to make you... It tried to control what you were doing.
Creepy
but-
magic,
No,
very
it
manipulative.
doesn't affect me. I'm good at that.
It didn't
we've
affect
established.
you.
No.
Are you sure?
Me neither. I'm
He's
very
still alive,
intelligent.
isn't he?
I am.
I came out of the water and he was on the ground.
Yes.
And you were surrounded by people.
That wasn't me. Someone else stabbed him.
No, I can attest to this.
Okay.
Why am I suddenly under scrutiny?
No, I'm just making sure. I'm just thinking back to conversations we've had. That's all.
Backlaw is not the subject of the time. We have other things to focus on. Look, this Captain Grangor... The point is, they knew someone was coming. That is...
They took
You know what? He deserves that. He can have a sleep.
the screamer thing. He talked about a screamer. Do you know what that is?
Do I know what that is?
No.
No. No idea.
No, me neither.
You wouldn't have a clue.
That doesn't sound good though.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Is this just general intelligence?
Natural 20. You don't know.
No, it's a 6.
They seem to have a lot of psychic power. That's all you know. These dog are messed up.
I just assume it does something to your mind, whatever it is. I doubt it's literal screaming.
But if it is little screaming, shouldn't we do something various?
Well, yes, but how are we supposed to communicate if that is the case?
Well, I don't know. One person here can talk to us through mind magic.
Yes, but he can only
I
do
don't
that
listen
a
to you
number
anyway.
of times.
Oh, yeah.
We could.
You're sleeping.
I am sleeping. I'm talking in my sleep.
You alright?
You woke me up again.
Sorry.
We could just plug ourselves as we're going into battle.
With what though? I didn't pick up any candles.
Rations.
Just mushrooms put in.
There's a lot of mushrooms in the bag.
They glow like earrings.
Ready access to fungus.
I really don't,
I don't
like
think we're
the
going to do
idea
that.
of plugging myself up with whatever that
A
is.
hidden enemy, which is a fungus. I love it.
Okay, never mind.
Look, they're planning some sort of ambush ahead.
Right.
Sadly, we can only go ahead. There is no other option.
Well, if I have my nap, I'll have abilities to make us
I don't know
stealthy.
if we all napped. Probably
We
best.
all need that
Invisibility, I can make someone go.
It's fine.
Okay.
I think we finished the long
You
rest.
finished the long rest.
That's the answer.
Unfortunately, you are not proficient in survival,
Right.
and you are, whilst you have equipment, still surviving.
2-man
in-
tents.
But you've not put them up inside the bubble though.
I presume they would.
No, I think you would have
Doesn't that
said.
go
You
without
probably
saying?
could put the tents in, but it's not so much that you're in a cave. The surroundings are not going to be assisted by a tent. We're
Okay.
talking, it's uncomfortable bedrolls on the floor. I want you to all to make survival checks for me, please.
Get Lilo or something.
We just need to go on a survival weekend away. That's what it is. But in the comfort of your boat.
Ooh!
And this is the first long rest since you've last slept in a bed, so that's fine.
Yeah.
14.
14?
16!
16?
3.
Oh no.
That's alright.
Okay, the two of you will get a long rest. Your health will return. You get 3 hit dice back.
Woo!
And you get all your spell slots back.
Woo!
Aubrey,
Yes.
you only get 3 hit dice back. Your health does not recover,
That's
unfortunately. You find the rest tough, especially against the physical aches of the combats.
Yeah.
And everything racing through your mind. You find it very difficult to sleep and get sufficient rest in.
Fine.
It is a restless night for you.
So I'm guessing then I don't get back any rages.
No, you get the rages back, and you
Okay.
get your lucky back, but
Okay.
you just don't go automatically to full
Fine.
health.
Oh, yeah, that's fine then.
You have to spend some hit dice to do that.
I'm alright, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the long rest is complete. It is an uncomfortable night, but you get some decent sleep. What would you like to do? There's the bubble. There's a moment where the table just sort of... and then back to the door.
Sorry, I thought that was going to.
I would have laughed if it did.
Well, it would
I
have hit
did.
all 3 of us.
We'll go out of the way.
I think I figured out these braces. All you gotta do is put your hands through the loop. See?
Yes.
Yep, you are attuned to the brace and voucher. No, it does. The thing is, that you put them on, but they don't fit, and it takes some time for the intricacy of the metal work. You find that as you adjust the straps,
Cool.
the actual mesh of the metal itself begins to fold and change shape as you sort of slowly pluck it in. After a while, you feel like the guard starts to grow and shape itself against your arm. And yeah, you are attuned.
Yay.
So Blue, you are now proficient in short bows and long bows.
Oh my
You don't have either with you.
No, I don't.
And you
One day
get
you
plus
will.
2 damage when you attack with those weapons.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
I should point out that unfortunately it doesn't give you a bonus to hit. And you
No.
still have you got 14 dex? Yeah. So if you've got plus 2,
So it'd be plus 5 to hit.
yeah, alright.
That's not too shabby.
Could be worse.
Full out spells.
Could be a great sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we have to go on, but we know that they're going to come for us. They're going to ambush us. The invisibility is perhaps our best option. So that means we need a scout.
Well, ideally, if it's dark. Oh no, there's fungus everywhere, isn't there?
In the
Right.
cavern itself, as
But we don't
they
know
haven't closed the doors behind them, so you kind of peer into this the temple, and it is unlike the cave itself. It is worked stone walls. You can see beautiful, ornate mosaics have been painted all the way down. The floor is smooth stone, and the passageway disappears 60 feet forwards into the rock and disappears out of sight, but it is worked corridor.
How well lit is it?
Yeah.
It's pitch black. From this point onwards, it feels that there is no natural light. You don't have the helmsman with you anymore. There's not that soft glow from the ceiling.
They're always going to have an advantage on us anyway.
Yeah, think it's very Skyrim, the room before. You know, that sort of soft glow, the sort of luminescent funguses.
I could go without wearing my armour.
That sounds like a silly thing to do. I'm thinking that we're all going to be stuffed anyway. Whether we have light, whether we're in darkness, they'll see us coming. So I think we should just go. Meet them straight on.
Ballsy.
I would like to ask the DM a question, if I may.
Yeah, go for it. I may not answer.
In Theren's education,
Yep.
has there been any study of the Duragas, specifically if their dark vision works the same as his, i.e. the same sort of range? Because I presume they would have covered the fact that he can see in the dark.
You don't know anything particular about Duragar from previous checks you've made, but make me a history check to see what other information you could pick together.
14.
You know that in the Order there were other members of different races also with dark vision. You've met the occasional elf, you've met dwarves, you've met gnomes, all of different sort of varieties.
That'd be beautiful.
Not necessarily. You don't know of any names that were sort of frontline paladins per
That's
se.
so sad.
That's
sad.
Their order, especially in the preservation
Yeah.
side of things, arcanists, historians, mages, gnomes love to tinker with items, and certainly in the depths of the Citadel, you know that they have worked in the dismantling and categorization of assets that the Order have acquired. But from what you know, dark vision seems to be a very similar sort of thing. If you can see in the dark, it tends to be black and white, and it seems to be fairly consistent across. But you don't know anything about Dargar, unfortunately.
My thinking is that if we light a torch and go in, they will see us
They
long
will.
before I will see them.
Definitely.
However,
Hmm.
if you follow me and just be ready to light a torch, we'll at least see them at the same time. They won't have the advantage of seeing us before I see them. I know that's a thin comfort, and I wish I could offer you more, but I can't, and I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Blue, you're quiet. This is as much...
I don't think I can help in any way either. Apart
No.
from invisibility.
No, but this is
Yeah.
a decision for all three of us. Do you want to go in with a torch, or do you want to just follow behind me like we did when we came out of the Shadowfell and just trust me?
I have a technical question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Or GM. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shush. So a torch. Does it have the same range? Sorry, so I've got a lamp with oil.
Mm-hmm.
Does that have the same range, like brightness?
Is it a hooded lamp?
No, it's just an ordinary lamp.
Okay, an ordinary lamp. A torch is bright light of 20 feet and
Mhm.
dim light of 20 feet. A
Mhm.
lamp is bright light of 15 feet but dim light of 30 feet. So it's slightly further the
Further.
light, but it's more dim light.
But and I know
It's
I
a
would.
very weird thing for D&D to really be specific on.
Yeah, that's what I knew.
No,
I knew you'd
yeah.
know. That's why I
The
was
lamp will
like.
last for 6 hours, whereas a torch will only last
That's
an
1
hour.
hour. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Once you've been in the bubble, you haven't had to use torches.
No.
But from now on in, we're going to have to start checking off sources of light between you.
Mm-hmm.
The door guard don't appear to have any need for light.
And again, technical question: would it take an action to light a lamp, or would it take a little bit more?
Yes, it would.
So I could use a lamp instead. It's a little bit more light.
Either way, it's still going to be a light in the
Yeah, but
darkness to come.
following your suggestion, sorry, it was me being very technical and being like, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to do that then. Follow you in the dark. Roll's eyes and get the lamp ready to go.
Okay.
Alright. And I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Blue in the middle.
Do you think that fiend guy would have be able to make a deal to give me the ability to see in the dark?
It's not worth it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Being on the receiving end of two of those things now, it is really not worth it.
Okay. Let's go.
You do hear in your mind, that's possible. Just in yours. There are
Right.
always powers that can be bestowed. Deals that can be made. It's very, very scary sailing into the dark. Walking into the dark. Oh, that's a different thing entirely.
You're quiet. What's going on?
Sorry, just daydreaming. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I want to insight check, please.
But he's your best mate. Why would you inside check your best
Make
mate?
make an insight check.
No.
He's always distracted.
Alright. So,
I haven't even asked him if I can multi-class. He's already given me option.
blue in the middle again.
Yep.
Alright.
TBA.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the door. If the door's not open, is it, or is it still open?
It is open still.
Great.
Just a table in the
Looking
way.
through the door. Is there anything? I presume if I look
So down the corridor,
Yeah.
it just appears to be 60 feet of straight corridor down from what you can see on the edge of your dark vision.
Great. Then Theren would get some sort of rope or something.
You've got rope. We've all
Yeah.
got rope.
Yeah. And like pass it to like kind of loop it round his arm and pass it to Blue. Like, this is so you don't get lost. Give it to Aubrey once you've wrapped it round yourself.
Okay.
Around your arm, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Holding onto it.
So you know exactly where I'm going,
No,
right?
it's sensible.
Great. And he's going to go.
Okay, so TBA.
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 Fantastic. Theren, you lead the party into the dark, into this corridor. The
Yeah.
smell of damp, you can hear your footsteps echoing against the stonework around you as you move forward. There's a sense of damp from the lake starts to drift away, and the air becomes very close, very, very musty, very old, as you make your way forward down a passageway that extends 250, 300 feet in front of you, and eventually reaches 60 feet ahead of you. You can see a door, again, about 10 feet, but closed. And so far, there doesn't appear to have been anything else on this corridor apart from just moving ahead, and now there is a door in front.
He is whispering back everything he sees as he's walking.
Yeah. The two of you cannot see a
No.
thing. Can't see a thing at all.
What could possibly go?
I've just got my hand on my lamp ready to light it. And first sign.
Okay, how far away from the door?
About 60 feet at the moment. You can approach. That's fine. You do that.
Does it like open up, or is the corridor straight to the door?
The corridor is just straight forward to the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep steadily, sword and shield out, heading towards the door.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Yay!
Disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh. Oh.
15.
15. Okay. Yeah, you start making your way.
Nothing?
Nothing seems to happen as you approach the door, no.
Okay. How far am I from the door?
How far do you want to get?
Just want to keep moving up to it.
You get to the door and nothing happens.
Okay. So going to turn to the others. We're at a sort of door now. Looking at the door, what is there? Like, is there any sort of
the door
things on
itself
it? Or?
is about 10 feet high and round in an arch. It is solid stone, and as you come up against it, you can see again mosaics. Some of them portraying large animals with claws and long legs out of proportion in weird ways, but also people reading books whilst looking upon mountainous landscapes. You can see big mountains that rise, caves that people seem to be walking in processions into, and elephants portrayed in various sizes and shapes in various places. And in the middle of the door, you can see just a face. It's like it's strange. It's like the front of an elephant with its big ears and tusks, but there's no trunk. It disappears into a bearded face, a long white and grey, as the stone has been warped to sort of chisel texture into it. You can see two hollow eyes of where the stone has been indented slightly. Is this large depiction of, based on what you figured out before, potentially whoever this deity is.
Okay.
There's so looking down at the door, there doesn't appear to be any sort of space around the edges. There are two large metal sort of knockers, effectively, that you seem to be able to have to push.
After relaying all of that, he goes, I can push and open this thing. or you can light a torch and the two of you can have a look at it.
Do you think it's more than just a door?
I just know that there is an ambush coming, and if I was going to ambush anyone, it would be either now at a door that is locked and they're trapped, or immediately on the other side of it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe listen to see if you can hear anything, perhaps.
Alright, then first of all I want to see if there's any hint of obvious traps against this door.
That is an investigation check, but with disadvantage because even with your dark vision,
Yeah,
it's really dark.
Super dark.
Super dark.
17.
17.
Not that dark.
Okay, you're looking around the door. There
fungus.
doesn't appear to be anything in the way of like runes or magical warding. There doesn't appear to be any sort of trap mechanisms. But as you get to the handle, something just sort of glints in the side of your eye, and there's a slimy, shiny substance, very thinly coated over both of the handles. Something seems to have been applied to the handles.
You realise that. Does this sound like anything?
Damn.
Sorry, you got him with the stairs
Yeah,
way back when. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stairs.
After the boat.
I know, is anyone now like
I just
touching
wanna-
anything?
I can't help but remember the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That feels like weeks ago now.
What happened again?
You slid down that. This isn't important, we'll talk about it later. Look, what do we do about this? Now, we can try and open it without that, or I can use Beckler, or you can use your Great Axe, so we don't have to touch this thing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else.
Yeah, I don't have anything that pushes.
Alright.
Do we even have to use
With an
that?
investigation check like that, you would realise that you probably have to turn the handle to be able to.
Yeah, I was going to say,
open
unless
it.
we just heave-ho.
No.
It seems like it's in some way intrinsic to the mechanism of the door, yeah. What equipment have you got, guys? What have you got in the bag?
I would like to
I
try
think-
something, if I may.
You may certainly try something, yeah.
Okay, before he does this, he's going to say, Aubrey, it might be an idea if you use a light
Like
that
the
torch
camera.
now.
Yeah, alright, I'll light my lamp then. I'll use one of the flashes
Okay,
of oil.
I want
The
to...
light illuminates the corridor. It's very bright, even with the dim light for a second, but your eyes adjust.
I'm also going to take a torch from my pack.
Yeah.
Hold out to Blue and go, you can light these, can't you? You can just...
Oh, yeah, with prestidigitation, I think I can.
Yeah, I think so.
I can check.
I think you can, yeah.
Uh,
Also, you've
yes,
got a lit torch.
yes.
Well, I mean, I
Fiddling
assume
around,
you
I
can
thought
torch.
that that's the lamp that's been
I've
there.
lit the lamp, yeah.
I can
Yeah,
snuff
I
out
want an
light.
open flame.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the open flame,
The torch is
I'm going to
illuminated.
press it against the handle and try and burn off whatever substance is on there.
Oh, that's a good question. I hadn't thought about whether the poison would be flammable. Alright.
Alright.
It would have been hastily put on, they wouldn't have thought about it.
Smartest thing I've done since the gunpowder
But
barrel.
equally,
It's true.
I would have said I would have given you 50-50, but I'm going to give you a little bit more because the Durg are applying this, we're doing it in a rush, and they wouldn't have designed it to have this particular floor covered. So roll me a D100 and let me know if it gets below a 60.
Ooh.
Can I borrow a D100? Yeah, well, mine's over there.
To be fair, we'll do this. We'll let the dice decide. So 0 to 60, it works. 61 to 100, it doesn't.
Oh, is that
62.
2? Ah. Nice try.
The flames sort of puff, and there's a spitting and a smoke as that acrid, acidic burns your nostrils as it sort of flams, but you quickly realise it's not getting anywhere, you just seem to be heating up the metal. The coating of the poison is too thick, and it just douses the flames as it puts on it. That's a really good idea, but unfortunately not.
What are you
I've got
thinking?
those tongs I picked up at the Clockwork Mansion.
Brilliant,
I
do
can
that.
just drink.
Well, wait, can't you use your magic to just clean something?
Yes.
So theoretically, couldn't you just... What is it? Prestidigitation?
Well, I didn't want things to be too easy.
Prestidigitation as a cantrip can clean things like dust. It can't evenly scrape off a poison coating from dust. Like, there's limits to what a cantrip can do.
Okay.
I would suggest maybe use one of our bedrolls. Like, cover our hands and try and scoop.
I think the tongs is probably a better idea.
Tongs first, but I don't want to
Well,
ruin
I'm
my
guessing-
bed.
You would have things to be able to ply metal with that you've stolen.
But I'm guessing though you've only got one pair of tongs, right? Probably need to open the doors at the same time. I assume.
Oh, you think it's a two-door thing?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking out loud.
You're kind of just all stood by the door at this point. What would you have to do, Blue?
I've only got one pair of tongs.
Try it.
Okay.
Okay, the tongs sort of get put on, and there's a moment where you collect it with the poison, and you kind of go, and you pull the handle up and turn it, and there's a bit of a. You take a bit of time, maybe Theren or Aubrey just sort of goes you at the hand, and there's that clunk as the mechanism of the door shifts, and suddenly the door feels a little bit more weightless than it did before.
Hey.
Shall I push forward? Getting ready?
Pick up the lamp.
Theren goes on the other side of the door and is ready to push it with his shield.
Yeah, mark off the torch, by the way, if you haven't already.
Yep.
This may be important later.
Right.
So, the door swings open. Theren at the front, Aubrey alongside, Blue just behind. And that's where we'll leave it.
No!
Well, that's a good place to end it, I think. So we'll see what we find
The temple.
in the deep temple. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. That's that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
I only thought I was going to die twice, so that's...
Hey, some hard battles there. Really hard battles. That you taking one of them out of play really quickly. So those two with the shields, had they been able to get close to each other, they would have given each other advantage on attacks. So taking one out of combat was very good. Taking out Soul Blade really quickly, that was
good.
one of the three of them. Three of the one you would have been really tough. And oh man, if he really would have tried to kill you, he was
That was
mental.
awful.
But you did it.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Thank
very,
God
very
for good intelligence checks.
And inspiration.
I'm going to say, you're using that bloody dice again.
So,
I'm gonna...
thank you very much for watching, everybody. We're going to
It's
leave
great,
it there,
guys.
and we'll come back for next time. And see you later.
Woo!